Listen, guys, this is what we're going to do. This is the agenda for tonight. I'm going to give you your Soulful Sunday service. As promised, as promised. Hold on. Wait. Listen, as promised, I got y'all jury tonight. And I told y'all we was going to do a home shopping network. I'm going to have him bring up the little oils too. I think I'm going to throw in sample oils for the people who order. I'm going to give y'all some samples for free. As promised, I got y'all jewelry tonight. I got the protection bracelets and necklaces as promised. They here as promised. So we're going to go ahead and what we're going to do, we're going to do it live online. Live online. I got little numbers and everything. So y'all going to get in line. And if you buy one, don't tell nobody. I'm going to give y'all a free yes or no. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna handle this too tonight. And I got little numbers. I'm gonna say, okay, who won't? This is number one. Right? We got number one going, I got the way. I got the little numbers and we'll put your names on them and stuff like that, right? Yes, protection jury tonight. Tap, tap, tap in. Right? No, you said you wanted to do the $99 messages. Is there a cutoff for sending questions? No, I don't have any silver. They're all gold. You can order a cut. You can tell me like if you want a custom one. So when we sell out tonight, not if because I got a couple necklaces too. If you want silver, I can do silver. That's not a problem. You can just say, "Hey, coach, I need a silver one," and then you will have yours made this week. But these will be shipped out tomorrow. If you want to do the $99 unlimited text message questions, there is no cutoff to send questions. You go ahead and start it. I'm going to send once I send you the welcome number. Yeah, you can go ahead and do it, and you can send them anytime you want to send them. It doesn't matter because that phone is not. I don't check it until I check it. So if you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and think of something, text that phone and send it. All right. Yeah, $99 unlimited text messages is back. Get into it. That's right. Oh shit. I forgot to tell my mods I was on. Yo, I forgot to text the moderators and tell them I was online. Nita, can you get in the text message chat and tell everybody I'm here? I forgot. All right, y'all. Who ready for Soulful Sunday? Thank you, Ash Cash. We're going to turn you into a moderator. Ash Cash, we're going to turn you into a mod, baby girl. Who ready for Soulful Sunday? Say yeah. Who ready for Soulful Sunday? Say yeah. You ready? All right, we got a flash goal. That happen every time. I love it. Come on, TikTok. All right. I'm looking for 40 people to send me a heart puff. We need 40 different people to send a heart puff. Send one heart puff. I need 40 different people to send one heart puff. Listen, yeah. All right. 40 different people to send a heart puff. All right. So, let's get it. Let's go. Now, as you all know, we have moved our Soulful Sunday service to at night because I go live now later on at night. And I know a lot of you have been to church in this morning, but I want to go ahead and give you something to sleep on. I want to go ahead and set your soul on fire before listen. I want to go ahead and set your soul on fire tonight to make sure that your week is ready. So without further ado, welcome to Grace for the Grind when obedience feels like work. Welcome to Soulful Sunday. Now, today's song, we starting off a new month for LMBCC. Today's song is Work, 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 Work. Listen, it's Work by Rihanna featuring Drake. All right. The sermon title, I need my note takers in the comments. The sermon title is Grace for the Grind when obedience feels like work. Grace for the grind when obedience feels like work, right? The theme is enduring hard seasons with purpose. I'm going to say that the theme for tonight's sermon is enduring hard seasons with purpose. Our scripture is Galatians 6 and 9. I've used this before. Galatians 6 and 9 say, let us not grow weary in doing good. Galatians 6 and 9, let us not grow weary in doing good. Right? Let's get into it. Right? So here's the deal. I want to say this to say that. Get your notes out here at LBCC. Not only do I want you to feel good, I want you to do good. If you don't know who I am, listen, I'm here. My name is Pastor Coach Misty, PC for short, and I'm here to teach, preach, and prepare. You hear me? I just don't want you to be hallelujah, amen. I actually want you to learn something and apply it to your daily life. I want tomorrow to be the best day that you ever had. Hmm? I want tomorrow to be the best day that you ever had. And we're going to start your week off right. First of all, let's go ahead and prayer. You can bow your heads, close your eyes, look at me, looking at you. It's whatever you want to do. We're going to go ahead and get it done. Father God, I want to thank you for divine strength in tired places. I'm going to say this again. Father God, I want to thank you for divine strength in tired places. Help us understand the difference between worldly hustle and spiritual obedience. Renew our minds today. Teach us how to show up when it's hard, stay faithful when it's heavy, and trust you when it's slow. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. I want you to know before we get started that this word is for the ones who are tired but still trying. How many of y'all are tired but still trying? How many of y'all are tired? Listen, but you still trying. How many of y'all are in school and you're tired but you still going? How many of y'all working two jobs trying to make something happen? You tired but you still trying. How many of y'all are maybe at your ends rope with your kids or with your husband or with things going on in the house and bills are piling up and sometimes you just wish you wasn't here. You're tired but you are still trying, right? I want you to know that you have been obedient, right? But it still feels like you're grinding without grace, and we're going to talk about what happens when obedience looks like work. So welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in to LNBCC. This is the first lesson of the month. Grace for the grind when obedience feels like work. As always, I'm going to give you a four-part lesson of four chug, chug, chug every day. Yes, these are recorded. They are on my YouTube. I'm Coach Misty, and they are on lnbcc.live, lnbcc.live. You can go and watch the replays. All right. So let's get into it. I'm gonna give you four lessons. I give you homework. I give you, notes. I give you points and homework for you to do this week. And then we're gonna close out and I'll give you a preview of what next week's lesson is. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go into our soul tie lesson, right? And then we'll do the jewelry and whatever else. Y'all, let's go ahead. I forgot. We still got this goal up here. I need 18 more people to send me a heart puff. 18 more people to send a heart puff, a pink heart puff, pink just like this background. 18 people. But in the meantime, in 20 time, I'll post it again. Let's go ahead and get to lesson one. Lesson one is work is spiritual before it's physical. I need somebody to put that in the comments. What? Lesson one. Work is spiritual before it's physical. Let's say it again. All together. Work is spiritual before it is physical. Huh? Now, even though we have a main scripture, which is Galatians 6 and 9, we are going to have supporting scriptures. And our first supporting scripture is Genesis 2 and 15. It said, the Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and take care of it. I'm going to say this again, right? Genesis 2 and 15 says, the Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and take care of it. I want you to know that work existed before the fall of man. You got to do work. Me, Cardinal, and I was talking about that today while we was walking in the park, and we were going over, faith without works is dead. And I said, I can have faith. I can say all day that I'm gonna marry you, that we're gonna get married July 12th. And when I, and they, but I said, but if I don't take the work, if I don't do the work, right? If I don't do the work to if I don't stay on course, if all my actions are not pointing to us being married by next year, then I'm just talking. That's just a wish. If I'm not doing the work, right? So I'm doing the work, right? I'm doing the work because I don't want to go into no marriage with a bunch of debt. I'm doing the work to go ahead and pay off a lot of stuff. I'm doing the work, you know what I'm saying? I don't talk to nobody else to cut people off. I told them, somebody, you can't even ask me what time it is. I got a man. They're like, damn. I just asked her what time. I got a man that time. I got a man o'clock. That's what time it is. Get off, get up. Hey, get out my face. I'm doing the work, right? Because faith without action is dead. I want to say this: work existed before the fall of man, right? That means that it wasn't a curse, it was a calling. The grind is only draining when you're doing it outside of alignment. You understand me? When you are grinding, if you are working on a project and it is taking you down to the ground, you are outside of alignment. That is not what God called you to do. If you are trying to start a business and you just can't get that business to turn over, you are outside of alignment. I'm about to answer a lot of questions. Y'all ain't got to pay me for this. I'm about to answer all the questions that you are outside of alignment. You in a relationship and it just can't get right. You're outside of alignment. You at a job and every day you go to work, something new is happening and you always getting called into the office. You are outside of alignment. That is no longer within your purpose, right? You going to school and you can't pass these classes. You are what? Outside of alignment. That is not what you're supposed to do. When I started college way back in when, I wanted to be a nurse. And I took and I was pre-nursing and I was doing all that. And I took a chemistry class. And baby, I couldn't pass that chemistry class to save my life. And I've always been well in math and science. Here's the deal. I was outside of what? Alignment. Now, guess what? Now, after I have my bachelor's degree in sociology, a master, I got an MBA in HR management. Now I've decided that I want to go back to school and get a 2-year RN degree. Now I have some other things that are within alignment. I'm a level 3 certified injector here in the state of Texas. I want to go ahead and get my RN degree so I can inject all parts of your body. Okay, now is the time I'm within alignment. I have a partner who supports what I'm doing to say, hey, yes. You want to go back to school? Go back to school. Go ahead and sign up. Come in here. Come to my house. Come live with me. Take some of that financial stuff off of you. Come stay here. Go to school. I'm in alignment. Now is the time. See, what y'all don't understand is God didn't say what you wanted. You can't have it. You just can't have it right then. God never said you couldn't have it. He just say, hold on, we got some other work to do. You understand me? So here's the deal. I'm gonna say this again. If the grind is draining you, if you whatever you grinding, whatever you trying to do, if it's draining you, it's outside of alignment. Because here's the deal: when you are in obedience, the work becomes worship. When you are in obedience, the work becomes worship. People ask me, how long do you be online? How many hours a day do you work? I was sitting up and I was talking to him today, and I said, I really be working 12 to 12 or 12 to 2 at sometimes. If I get online at 12 and then I do some other work and I get back online later on that night and I stay online at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I could be working from 12 at night to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, right? And they're like, oh my God, you work all day. No, I don't work all day because I'm working within obedience. And the work becomes worship. I love what I do. You understand what I'm saying? I want to say this to say that. I want you to stop asking for rest if you are ignoring that assignment God gave you. I'm gonna say this again. Stop asking for rest if you are ignoring the assignment that God gave you. Because work becomes grace filled when it's grace assigned. I'm gonna say this again. The work becomes grace filled when it is grace assigned. Now, I want to make sure y'all notice the work is spiritual before it's physical. I'm going to sum this up. Point number one basically said, listen, if you're working on something and you're stressed out, you out of alignment. Huh? Sometimes it ain't the work that's out of alignment. Listen, it's not the work that's out of alignment. It's the people that you deal with that's out of alignment. It's the people on your team that are out of alignment. Huh? And you ever work with some people and things just feel off? You be like, this don't feel right. You ever worked with you ever been around somebody and you be like, the energy is off in here. Something ain't right. Out of alignment. Out of alignment. Let me tell you something. When you gain peace within yourself, not just peace in your home, when you have peace within yourself, baby, let me tell you something. You'll be able to read a room so quick. You be like, something ain't right over here. Something ain't right. Guess what? This situation is what? Out of alignment. All right, let's go ahead to lesson number 2. Lesson number 2 says obedience doesn't always feel rewarding at first. I'm saying this again. Obedience doesn't always feel rewarding at first. And so now we're going to go back to our main scripture, which is Galatians 6 and 9. Says, let us not grow weary. I want you to know that obedience can be frustrating when you're not seeing fruit. Hmm? God told you to start that business. You still ain't made a sale. It's been 6 months. You doing everything that God told you to do. You know it's God talking to you, and it's not you talking to yourself. Obedience can be frustrating when you're not seeing fruit. For instance, I'm sitting up here, I'm not doing readings the way I want to do readings. You don't know how close. I was this close, y'all. How close was I? This close. How close was Coach Misty? This close. I was this close, y'all, to send out an email to say, hey, sending out an email and saying, hey, I'm about to open up them 10-minute readings, just only private. I'm trying to work around what God told me to do. I was this close to sending out an email to say, y'all, I'm opening up 10 appointments for 10 minutes private. Go ahead and snatch them up and you can ask me your reading questions. I was this close, not to stop myself, right? Right? Because again, obedience can be frustrating when you're not seeing fruit. I was this close to doing it. Y'all, I need 7 more people to send me that heart puff. Not the red one, but the pink one. I need 7 more people so we can hit our goal to send the pink heart puff, the one that looked like my flowers behind me. Listen, you tired, but the breakthrough hasn't hit. Frustration. You fast, but the doors are still closed. Frustration. You show up, but feel invisible. Frustration. I want you to know that the grind is real. What you're going through is real. The grind is real, but so is the grace that keeps you going. Faith isn't about seeing results. It's about trusting the process. I'm gonna say this again. So people think that faith is about seeing results. No, you gotta have faith through this. Faith, you don't have faith. See, a lot of us, let me say this again. A lot of us ask God for something and we don't believe until it's happened. Then we're like, God, I knew you could do it. That's when we gain our faith. Listen, that's when we step into that faith once it's happened. Once it has happened, then we get faith. And we're like, God, you do that, you could do something else. No, faith is not about seeing results, it's about trusting the process. Li- when I tell you, listen, when I tell you the faith I have is crazy work. All right, y'all. We need 4 more new people to send this pink card. I just need 4 more people to send that pink card so we can go ahead and hit our goal. We need 4 more people who have not sent a gift yet to go ahead and send it. Thank you so much. We have hit our goal. Ding ding chicken wing. Faith isn't about seeing results, it's about trusting the process. Huh? Faith. Faith. Mm-mm. Lord, I'm moving out my house. Thank you, Lord. I'm moving out my house. Faith. I'm trusting the process. Mm-hmm. I'm trusting the process. God said it's lonely out there, ain't it, pimp? Huh? You need somebody. God said, I didn't build you to do this alone. Hmm? It's okay to fall back on somebody. Hmm? Hmm? It's okay to fall back on somebody. It's okay to let somebody take the lead. It's okay to rest. God said you don't have to listen, you don't have to, yeah, okay, I'm out of here. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. I'm out of here. I'm moving in with him. Faith, God said it's okay. God said it's okay to rest. Huh? God said it's okay. Listen, it's okay to rest. It's okay to let your hair down, what little hair I have. God said it's okay to trust. God said you don't have to carry that burden alone. Right? So I'm trusting the process about everything. Hmm? I'm trusting the process about everything and everybody and whatever. I'm trusting the process. I ain't got no choice but to. Right? Trusting. Before we move on, I want you to say this out loud. You can put it in here. Listen. 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 I want you to say this. I may not see it yet, but I'm not quitting now. I want you to go ahead and put that in the comments. I want you to say that. I may not, whatever it is, I may not see it yet, but I'm not quitting now. I can say that about the way I changed my business. I may not see it yet, but I'm not quitting now. I may not see it yet, but I'm not quitting now. You hear me? All right. Lesson number 3. Grace is the fuel you forgot you had. Let's get into it. Lesson number 3. Somebody put it in the comments. Grace is the fuel you forgot you had. ZZ 80s baby. That is confirmation. That is confirmation. As we were driving around my neighborhood where I live at now, we were driving around and we were looking at I mean, it's some bad houses out here, baby. It's some bad Bama Jammas out here, baby. It is some Whoop papa doos. I went and drove around and looked at some other houses. I said, oh, these some bad out here. You hear me? And as we was driving, I looked at him and I said, give me 1 year. I said, give me 1 year. Give me 1 year. Huh? You rock with me. Give me 1 year. And I'm gonna show you something. Give me 1 year. Because if God did it for me, he'll do it for me. Listen, if he do it for me, he'll do it for us. I said, give me 1 year. Give me 1 year. Huh? Give me one. Huh? Listen. Let me hide away. Let me hide away in your love. Give me 1 year. One. Not only was I talking to him, I was talking to God. I said, give me 1 year. I've been doing this for so long by myself. Give me 1 year. Huh? There's other things I want to explore. Just one. Hmm? I'm not losing nothing. I'm not losing anything. Huh? I'm not losing nothing. I'm going to see what people don't understand. I'm not losing anything. I'm gaining because I'm going into hibernation. Give me 1 year. One thing about me, whatever I said I was going to do, I did it. People didn't believe me when I said I was going to graduate from college with not one but 2 degrees because I had kids. People didn't believe me when I said I was going to work at the post office at 18. Give me 1 year. People didn't believe me when I moved, when I left my neighborhood, when I left my parents, and I went to go live in the projects with 4 kids. And I told my parents, I said, believe in me. You may not understand what I'm doing right now, but I'm doing it for a reason. Give me 1 year. Let me show you something. Give me 1 year. I looked at him. We was in the car, and I told him, I said, which house you like over here? Give me 1 year. I said, we ain't got to live over here. We can live wherever you want to live. I said, give me 1 year. Let me listen. Let me go into hibernation. Huh? I've been standing in the forefront. Some of y'all got to ask God. God, I need a covering. I need a covering. See what I don't understand. And now he said they probably sick of hearing about us. I don't care. I need a covering. Huh? I ain't had a covering in a long time. I don't think I've ever had this type of covering from a man, and it wasn't related to me. I need a covering. Huh? I'm strong for everybody else. I'm strong for everybody else. I need somebody who could be strong for me. I'm strong for everybody else. I need time. I always give other people time to regroup. I give my kids time to regroup. I give my friends who need to, whatever it is. Oh, you need a job, you need something. Here, I'm gonna employ you. I'm gonna give you time to regroup and get yourself together. Well, now it's my time. Huh? Give me 1 year. I looked at him. I said, pick out whatever house. What kind of house you like over here? Give me one here. Give me one of it. Just 12 months, 1 year. Huh? And I promise you, I promise you, I'm not going to play with it. Listen, I promise you, I'm not going to play with it. I'm not going to play with you. I'm not going to play with God. You understand me? Give me one. Let me show you. Let me show you something. You hear me? I got to trust the process. Everybody involved got to trust the process. What I'm doing may not make sense to you. God said, trust the process. You hear what I'm saying? 1 year. Listen, I'm going to say this. Let's go to lesson number 3. Thank y'all for letting me go off a topic. We're not off a topic, but I have to say that. I'm not going to get emotional. I ain't going to get emotional. Give me what you say. I want you to tell God, Lord, give me 1 year. Give me 1 year. Lord, send a team of people to cover me. Give me 1 year. Send a team of send angels to protect over me. Give me 1 year. Huh? People might think I'm crazy. What you mean you about to leave your house? What you mean? Watch me work. Give me 1 year. I'm not going to waste a day. Let me tell you something. When God gives you a covering, whatever that covering is, when God shows you, when God says, I'm going to keep you, when you know God's grace is keeping you, when God say, I'm going to keep you, now show up and show out, give me 1 year. That's it. You better give me 1 year. Because, baby, when I tell you what I'm going to do with that rest, I'm going to put that rest to work. I'm going to say thank you for that grace. I'm going to worship while I work. Give me 1 year. I'm going to build something that you've never seen before. Because now I don't have the stresses of paying this and paying that and making sure this. No, give me 1 year. I'm going to show you something. I told that man downstairs, I said, I'm going to retire you from the post office. Give me 1 year. One. One. Take a sip. Hmm? Yes, God. Give me 1 year. Hmm? If you cover me, if you cover me, if you have faith in me, if you support me, if you love me, I'ma show you. Huh? We so quick to threaten people when they do something to us. I'm saying if you care for me, if you do anything like you've been doing, I'm gonna show you something. Give me 1 year. I know who I am and what God called me to be. Huh? Come on, somebody. Listen, come on, Ash. If you do right by me, if you do right by me, I know who I am and what God called me to be. I ain't got time for the whole female, male, who's supposed to be the breadwinner. That listen, that he's a man and will always be a man. But if you cover me, if you love on me, if you support me the way you've been supporting me, if you hold my hand physically, if you hold my hand mentally, if you hold my hand spiritually, huh? If you hold my hand emotionally, I'm gonna show you something. What they say? Give me 1 year. When God gives you an opportunity, whatever that opportunity may be, if it's a chance to go back to school, a chance to get another job, a chance for new love, if they give you a chance to have another baby, whatever that chance may be, if God grants you that type of grace, I want you to run with it. Listen, listen, listen. I want you to run with it. I don't want you to waste not near a day. That's the problem. God has been giving you grace time and time again, and we continue to jack it up. We continue to keep playing with the 24 that God has given you. I'm not playing no more. Give me 1 year. It ain't a game no more. Give me 1 year. If I wanted a Nintendo Switch, I would buy one. This is real life. Give me 1 year. Lesson 3, grace is the fuel you forgot you had. We're going to talk about listen, 2 Corinthians 12:9. It says, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. I'm going to say this again. 2 Corinthians 12:9. Somebody put it in there. It says, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Listen, when your strength runs out, that's when grace kicks in. I tell everybody that I have these lessons that I had created the lesson for today 3 months ago. Every 3 months I sit down and I work out my sermons for the next 90 days. This sermon was worked out. Let me tell you something. If God ain't listen, if I'm not a living testimony, I had somebody ask me the other day, they say, when are you gonna stop telling your business online? I said, never. Never. I'm gonna tell never, not never. I'm never gonna stop telling my business online. Never. I'm gonna be transparent, see through, clear, glass. Never. You hear me? Translucent. Never. You know why? Because it's a testimony. This sermon was created 90 days ago. 90 days ago, I wasn't talking to him. I don't know who I was talking to, but that wasn't even 90 days ago. And when God is allowing me to live out my sermons as it is happening, God is allowing me to be a living and walking testimony for the people. So when you hear these sermons, I don't want you to think, oh, she made that sermon. No, these sermons were created 3 months ago. Every 90 days, I sit down for 2 days and create my sermons for the next 90 days. This was that. Come on, God is listen. These sermons, God is the author of my life. You understand me? When your strength runs out, grace kicks in. I have been sitting up here. Listen, you don't know what kind of stress I had on me. You don't know what kind of stuff I had going on. None of y'all knew. None of y'all knew what kind of stress I had going on. Guess what? My strength had ran out. Huh? My mental strength. Sometimes my physical strength had ran out. And that's when grace came in. Grace kicks in. The grind gets easier when you stop trying to carry it in your own power. You understand me? Grace is not about getting a break. It's about knowing that you're backed by heaven. Grace came and kicked the door in. Grace said, I'm here. God said, I see that you're tired. You done almost reached the end of your rope. God said, you got to stop doing them readings. The people are draining you. They will keep asking you the same questions over and over and over again. They will pull on you as long as you let them. Grace needs to come in. Grace showed up on June 24th. First, Grace showed up in a red shirt. Grace showed up in a red hat. Grace kicked in. Grace said, I'm here. Huh? Huh? I haven't taken a break, but I've gotten some rest. You hear me? Grace isn't about taking a break, it's about getting your rest. If the weight is too heavy, you're carrying what God did not assign. And whatever it is too heavy to bear. If it's too much, stop listening to that song. Oh, he never put more on you than I can bear. That's foolishness. If the weight is too heavy, you are carrying what God did not assign. You are carrying other people's foolishness, other people's baggage. You are carrying other people's words, other people's thoughts, other people's actions when you are carrying it. This is homework. Homework assignment number 1. You can do this right here in the comments. Write down one area of your life that you are grinding, where you're grinding, and pray over it. Write down one area of your life where you are grinding and pray over it. Huh? I want you to write down one area. Listen, come on. Who used to say Grace showed up? Ribbon in the sky for our love. Grace showed up. Grace showed up. Grace. And if you're sick of me talking about them, log off. Grace showed up. That's not, listen, I'm not talking what I'm telling you is this ain't just about a man. This is about God showing up. This is about the God in the person shining through. This ain't about man. This is about God showing up. That's what this is. This is about God showing up and saying, I got you. God showed up and said, I got you. This ain't about a man. If y'all think I'm sitting up here, you think I'm sitting up here ranting and raving about a man, you crazy. I'm ranting and raving about God. Let me tell you something. God told that man, listen, God had spoke to him when I wasn't even telling him stuff. God had spoke to him. That's when I knew. I said, it's nothing but God. It's nothing but God. He would ask me stuff. He would ask me stuff. He said, so you go live a lot. Did you ever be stressed out about blah, 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 blah? And I looked at him and I'm sitting here on his couch like, how you know about that? I ain't never talked to him about none of that. I ain't never said nothing like that to him. We don't even have them kind of conversations. That's what I'm saying to myself. And I'm like, what? And I'm still sitting up here and I'm like, okay, God, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Because why would this man ask me that? What is it about me that make you think I'm going through something? That I'm stressed out about something? How is that working out? What is it? What I ain't never told you about nothing. You ain't even been watching me online. That's God. That's God working through him. That was God that told him, hey, let her come over here. God said, invite her in your home. God said she need a covering. Cover her. That's what God said. That's God working through. Okay? Come on, somebody. So, I'll never stop talking about God. I'll never stop talking about God. And then talking about God means talking about the way that he's working through this man to help me, to pour back into me, then be prepared to be sick of me. Prepare. All right, let's get into it, y'all. We got one more lesson and then we're going to get into the soul tie. We got one more lesson and then we're going to get into the soul tie. Give me 1 second. Prepare to be sick of me. Right? So you need to write down. A lot of y'all put down, I want to see in the comments one area in your life where you are grinding and you need to pray over it. I want you to ask God, is this my work or is this just my worry? Whatever area in your life that you are grinding over, I want you to ask God, God, is this my work or is this just my worry? Lesson number 4. Every assignment has a harvest. Come on, somebody. Every assignment has a harvest. Everybody put that in the comments and let people know. Every assignment has a harvest. Huh? And again, I'm going to use Galatians 6 and 9 intentionally. Normally, I have about 4 or 5 different scriptures, but we're going to go back to this because guess what? At the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. I'm going to say this again. At the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. I want you to know tonight that there is a reward. Hmm? Listen, as long as you are doing what God told you to do, and I'm talking to myself, if I ain't talking to nobody else, I'm talking to myself, there is a reward. As long as you are walking in alignment and what God, the mission that God put you on, there is a reward. You may not be able to see it because your faith is dim. The light is dim. Your faith is small. I'm here to tell you there is a reward. I want you to know that there is a harvest, right? But it is not always on your timeline. It is not always in the journal that you wrote in. You understand me? I want you to keep pushing. Huh? I want you to keep praying. And I want you to keep planting because obedience always pays. I'm going to say that. Obedience always pays, but first, it proves you. Huh? But first, it proves you. I want to say this. If you're tired, rest. Come on. If you are tired, I want you to rest. What you thought I was going to tell you? Keep going. That's what the church said. You keep going. You want time. Listen, you ain't Jesus. You ain't carrying no cross. If you are tired, rest. See, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing that. Huh? I kept on going and going and going until I was about to crash out. If you are tired, rest. Don't resign, rest. See, we don't know how to do that. We've been programmed to think if we rest, then that means we giving up. And if we giving up, then we're a failure. We can't be a failure because as a black woman, how can I fail? I can't fail. As a black woman, I can't do that. I want to say this. If you're tired, rest. Don't resign, but learn how to rest. The harvest is tied to your consistency. The reward is tied to your consistency and not your convenience. In closing, in closing, listen, in closing, I'm going to say this to say that. Lord, I want you to bless everyone. Huh? In closing, Lord, I want you to bless everyone who's been grinding in silence. Let them know that you see them. Give them supernatural strength for the seasons that feel slow. Remind them that grace is their portion. Multiply their obedience with fruit. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I want you to know this. You have got grace for the grind. You hear me? You have grace for the grind. You may get tired, but you will not give up. Say, I may get tired, but I will not give up because my harvest is coming. Hmm? My harvest is coming. My reward is real. Say it. My harvest is coming. My reward is real. One more time over here. My harvest is coming. My reward is real. What? My harvest is coming and my reward is real. All right. Listen, I listen. If you listen, I want to thank y'all for listening to this word. Come on, somebody. Listen, and if you want to sow a seed today, go to lmbcc.live. Submit your prayer request and listen and feel free to sow a seed. lmbcc.live. All right, listen, y'all. Now, next Sunday night, y'all got to catch me next Sunday night. We are going to be talking about, listen, this is my back to school and grind month. All the sermons this month are about going back to school and grind. And we back in grind mode. This is August. I want you to know next month the song is going to be School and Life by Beyonce. And the sermon title is Life Be Lifin', but God is still the teacher. I'm going to say this again. Life be lifin', but God is still the teacher. All right, so that is for next Sunday night. Listen, if you don't do nothing else, if you don't watch me no other day of the week, you need to watch me on Sunday nights when we do Soulful Sunday. And that includes, now, if you are watching me on YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and stop this and start another YouTube so we can go ahead. So we're going to stop this so that people can go ahead. And you know what? I'm gonna go right into Soul Tie. I'm not gonna stop it. We're gonna go into Soul Tie. School and Life by Beyonce. Life be lifing, but God is still the teacher. We're gonna do that next Sunday night, y'all. Listen, that's amazing. Now, we're gonna go ahead and switch gears. Y'all having a good time? Tap, tap, tap in. Y'all having a good time tonight? Yes. We having a good time? Let me know if you're having a good time. I almost got emotional there. Let me know if you're having a good time. All right. Thank you for the gifts. All right. I almost got emotional. I'm emotional. I turned to Carl Thomas. And I can't let go. I am trying to hold on to you. Do we got a confirmation? Hold on. Short hair guru. Did you mean to hit it? Oh no. Listen. Listen. I'm emotional. And I can't let go. Thank you, Lord. If you are interested, if you are interested in becoming a founding member of Life in New Beginnings Community Church and or having me come do a church service in your area, go ahead and send me a direct message now and say church. Just send me a message that say church. And we'll go ahead and send you information on how to become a founding member and for possibly for me to come and do a church service in your city, an in-person church service. So we are gearing up for that. Next year, y'all better mark y'all. Listen, faith without works is dead. Y'all better mark y'all calendars off. Huh? The weekend of July 12th. July 12th is a Sunday, the 11th, the 9th. Y'all better mark y'all weekends off. Moderators, moderators. Okay, friend. Mods, let's look at the calendar. Let's go and get this down right now. Where my mind's at. All right, moderators. Let's go and get this down right now. Moderators, hold on. Let me go to 2026. Hold on. Let's go to July. All right. So the 12th, moderators, y'all need to be in town. The 9th, come on. We need to be in town July 9th through the 13th in Dallas. July 9th through the 13th. Okay. That's the wedding week. That's the wedding weekend. The 9th is a Thursday, or maybe get in on that Friday because the wedding will be on a Sunday. The night, at least it will come on by the 9th through the 13th, or at least get in on that on the 10th through the 13th. The 13th is that Monday. So we gonna be, that's what we gonna do outside of being manifest. I don't know if I'm gonna have a bachelorette party or not. If I do have a bachelorette party, it's gonna be on the 10th. On that Friday night, the 10th is gonna be my bachelorette party. Or is that supposed to be the wedding dinner? I don't know. If we do party like rock stars, it's gonna be Friday the 10th. If we do, damn, I wish I had some more. If we do party like rock stars, it's gonna be Friday the 10th. Huh? Yeah, party. Y'all know where we going. You know where we going. On a Friday night, on a Friday night, you know where we know. You know where we going. I look think Aaron got a confirmation. Listen, I gotta show out one more time for the one time. All right, what's up, Aaron? You got a confirmation for me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
It's kind of low. Hold on, let me make sure my phone is turned up. Okay, go ahead. Let's try this again. Go ahead.
Okay, yes. So I went to the cardiologist. The EKG, it was the same. So he was like, nothing's really wrong with you. And I had told him that I was an athlete back in the day. I ran track, I did soccer, baseball. And he asked me, so do you do any like exercise? I told him I walk like 30 to 40 minutes a day. And he was like, okay, so it seems like nothing's really wrong with you, so you could go home. You don't have to come back.
All right, and tell them why that's a confirmation.
And it's a confirmation because I was worried about how it was. I thought it was going to be like more serious,
And it
but
wasn't.
it was normal.
I told you to take your butt to school and come on. What are you going to school for?
Biomedical informatics.
Okay, how's it coming?
It's going well. I got 2 more semesters left, and I'll have my bachelor's degree.
Come on, you better listen. You better I don't know what you're gonna do for me, but you better make something, okay? Listen, cardiologist report. Listen, good. Well, listen, I'm thankful about that. Also, I want to put a little money in your pocket. Go to the gas station Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday and get tickets number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay.
Okay, all right.
All right, you got it, honey bun. Y'all give it up for Aaron. Love you. Bye. You welcome. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Come on. Listen, when I tell you, when I tell you, listen, that's why Auntie be showing out. That's why Auntie be showing out. Huh? Congratulations to Aaron. Baby, he came up here with this coffee. Who? Who ain't? Who? Who? Listen, the way, the way, the way. Please. The, huh? The, I said, let me do church first and then I'll be ready for the coffee after church because I'm still talking. He came right up. Nope. Uh, it's too goddamn hot. Mm-hmm. First of all, I won't give it up for yourselves. Give it up for yourselves for purchasing your soul tie tickets. Listen, give it up. You said my son's walking me down the aisle. No, I got a daddy. My dad walking me down the aisle. Listen, listen. No, my dad is gonna walk me down the aisle. My sons ain't gonna walk me down the aisle. My dad is. Mm-mm. No, my dad gonna walk me down the aisle. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. My dad gonna walk me down the aisle. Uh my kids ain't gotta play a part. Now my sons can't give me away. If it wouldn't be my dad, it would have been my mom. But now my sons can't give me away. I ain't never understood that. The colors. So the for the if you are in the wedding, if you are in the bridal party, it's gonna be like a Tiffany blue. The colors are Tiffany blue, white, and silver. If you are in the, and I don't know if it's like a Tiffany blue or what kind of blue, but I can tell the blue. But if you are in the part, if you're in the bridal party, that's what it is. You'll have to have some type of dress, like a Tiffany blue dress, right? But if you are in the audience, if you're just coming to watch, everybody should have on all white. If you are in the audience, listen, everybody should have on all white. If you are just coming, if you are just here to, support and love on us, everybody gonna have on all white. I ain't got to be the only person in white. Audience, all white. All white. Okay, all white. So listen, when everybody stands, huh? When I come down the aisle and everybody stand, I want to be a sea of white. If y'all didn't know how this gonna go, it's gonna be on a Sunday. I'm gonna give the Sunday. Listen, I'm going to give the Sunday sermon. They can come down. Listen, everybody, it's gonna be a sea of white. Everybody can come on down. Everybody can come down the aisle or whatever. Everybody can come on down the aisle. He'll be down there waiting, all that good stuff. They gonna walk me down the aisle. To be honest with you, I might walk down myself. To be honest with you, I might walk down myself and let my parents rest. I'm going down that aisle myself because I'm coming to bring, listen, we gonna do God first. Before anything, we gonna do God first. And when I get down the aisle and I get to my clear podium, everybody can have a seat, including them. And I'm gonna deliver Sunday service first. Before I sit up here and do that, I'm gonna deliver Sunday service first. You hear me? In whatever my bridal gown, and I know what the dress is. It ain't gonna be nothing real big and poofy. I'm gonna give honor to God first. We gonna do God first before we do anything. We gonna do God first. And then listen. And then once I'm done with Sunday service, Deacon Lance can roll the podium. We can push the podium to the side. I'm gonna ask everybody else to stand. And then I'm gonna take my rightful place by his side as his bride. You understand me? Then I'm gonna take my place, right? Now it's his time to shine. I'm gonna take my place as his bride, and yeah, I can go ahead and marry us. I can go ahead and marry us. I'm gonna ask everybody else to stand, and we're gonna go ahead and get this show on the road. But God before anything. I'm gonna get that Sunday sermon first. And then we're gonna go and do what we gotta do. And then we're gonna party like rock stars. You hear me? Huh? Listen, if you ain't ever been to a Coach Misty party, if you ain't never been to a Coach Misty party, okay, listen, party like rock stars. You can lead the line dancing, Kay. I hope you do. Party like rock stars. Hmm? Listen, we gonna have a good time. A good time. Now I know I've been threatening y'all with cake pops for a long time. I'm making cake pops for my wedding. Hmm. It is gonna be online. We're gonna party like rock stars. I'm making cake pops for my wedding. Hmm. Cake pops for my wedding. The whole thing gonna be online. Cake pops for my wedding. And we're gonna have cake pops. Listen, I'm making the blingiest, the baddest cake pops you ever seen. I'm gonna have cake pops for my wedding. That's gonna be party favors as well. We gonna have open bar, right? We're gonna have small things of food. We're not about to sit down and eat no buffet. No, we're gonna have small things of food that you can go and try different foods. Listen, I'm gonna have stations where we actually have chefs cooking right then and there. You can go ahead, it's almost like tasting. We're gonna have tasting stations. You want to get full, go to KFC. We're gonna have tasting stations. Right, some of the things, some of the food that we love because we both like to eat. Well, I eat a little bit of it. Yes, we're gonna have tasting stations with small appetizers, small plates, and you can go to the tasting stations and get stuff. And baby, we gonna party like rock stars. Y'all can do y'all toast, and we gonna have a good time. We gonna listen. Y'all gonna have such a good time. Y'all gonna look up and not even know that he and I done left. Okay, we gonna dance and we gonna do all that. Matter of fact, we gonna do karaoke at the. We gonna do Cardinal. We doing karaoke at the reception. I said, we doing karaoke at the reception. He ain't saying nothing else. I said, we gonna do they wanted to play in the reception. I said, we gonna do karaoke at the reception. We gonna have a good time. We gonna have a dance off at the reception. Yeah. Pop lock and drop. What you watching? I'm trying to find your show. What show? You trying to find real love, ready to love? Yeah. You gonna start the new season without me, or you going back and watch season one? It's on Prime. You got to go on Prime. What you on? Netflix. It's on Prime. So go back. Don't mess it up because I'm at season 4. We at season 4 now. So don't start watching season 4. Huh? 3. You gonna go back and just watch 3? You're not gonna go back and watch 1? You gonna watch 3? You already told me about all them. Thank you. Yeah, already told me about those. I mean, looking at. So you cool with karaoke and the dance off? Yeah, that's fine. All right. We doing karaoke at the reception. So y'all can get up and sing. Okay? And I'm gonna boo y'all. We're gonna do the gong show. I'm gonna boo you at my reception. Boo! Get off the stage. We're doing karaoke at the reception. And then I'm gonna sing my favorite song, the Humpty Dance. Hmm? I'm gonna sing my favorite song. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Hey, oh, I can't boo y'all. All right, fine. Okay. Mm-mm. Not to sing a new edition. I'm not gonna sing my song. Oh my God, I let Cardinal hear my rap song. I let Cardinal hear my rap song for the first time. He was with it until it got to the end. And it said, I'm your daddy's favorite side piece. He said, excuse me. Yikes. Mm, Yikes. He said, excuse me. I said, well, I made this song. I ain't even talking. I wasn't even talking to you then. Okay. Mm, okay, please. I wasn't even talking to you then. Okay. All right, y'all. Welcome, welcome, y'all. Let's get into it. Let me see what that video I put up. Let me see what this video doing to me. Oh, me and Cardinal's video doing real good. I just put another video up. Baby, what you got to make me fall in love, and I don't know what it is. It remind me of drugs and I don't know what. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let it start over. Baby, what you got to make me fall in love, and I don't know what it is. Remind me of drugs and don't know what got me, buddy. Got me weak, you, baby. What you got to make me? Oh, it's doing good. Oh, that is so good. Oh, some of y'all saw it. That is a good one. It was good. We made these videos out. He got some really good You said be right back. You about to go watch it, Miss Iris? Oh, this is so cute. This is so cute. And it's doing really good. The numbers is pretty dope on it. It was on your For You page? Yes. It was on your forward. That's a thank you. We just did this. Okay, you said I got this outfit on. We just did this, and I be putting the video, and I saw the song. I said, "Oh, that's the song." Mm. I ain't planning the wedding. We just planned it, Dr. AJ. We just planned the wedding. We just planned it. We just planned the wedding. We said we doing karaoke and a dance off. I'm gonna get the Sunday sermon. Everybody, and if you in the crowd, if you're not part of the bridal party, you're gonna have on the seal white. I want everybody to be in the seal white in the crowd. Okay. We're gonna have Zen and my other granddaughter be the flower girls. Okay. Now I may have my dad walk me down the aisle, or I may walk down the aisle myself because I'm gonna come and do Sunday service. We'll have the whole bridal party standing there. I'll come down. I'll ask everybody to be seated. To be seated. We'll have chairs over to the side for the brides and the grooms. And July 12th, 2026. Everybody be seated. And then I'm going to go ahead and do Sunday service because God is in everything. God is first. I'm going to go ahead and deliver that message. And then once I'm finished delivering the message, I'm going to ask everybody to rise, get back in place. Kai can go ahead and marry us. Kai can go ahead and marry us. Huh? I'm going to go after that. I'm going to ask everybody to rise. I'm going to stand next to his side like a real bride should, like a real player should. And we're going to go ahead and do what we do. You just looked at it, Ebony. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all repost the video. Do me a favor, y'all. Just don't look at it, repost it. Let me tell you something. The reason why I post these videos is because I want y'all to know that love is here. I don't even use hashtags in my videos. This said, listen, it said, if this finds you, love is on the way. So if you are watching this, y'all, listen, we not, unless if I buy land, he said he okay with that. If I go ahead and buy the land and buy barndominium there, then that's just what that is. So listen, y'all. Do me a favor if y'all can go back and really go back and I see 712. Go back and repost that video, y'all. When y'all watch the video, do me a favor and repost it and leave a comment under the video. I don't care if you just say A B C B E F G. Leave a comment under the video. And I listen, I tell people all the time, I don't even use hashtag because if this finds you, you know that love is on the way. If this video finds you, love is on the way. Love was in my face the whole time. When Cardinal tells people how we met, Cardinal let people know, like, hey, I met her 11 years ago. He said, but Cardinal be like, I met her 11 years ago. Right. Thank y'all. Please go ahead and repost. Listen, I want people to know you don't have to be a size 6. to find love. You don't have to have hair. You don't have to have a bust down 30-inch quick weave to find love. You don't have to have a BBL or none of that to find love. You don't have to. You listen. Love has been there the whole time. Listen, you said had to let it marinate. We wasn't even talking. He had got married to somebody else. He originally saw me in 2011. We met face to face in 2012. He went through what he was going through. I went through what I was going through. And then listen, I wasn't ready for him and he may not have been ready for me, but when God said it was ready, it was time. It was time. And when I tell you, that's why I tell you, when you're working within God's time and things will take off just like that. And when God said it was ready, it was ready. And when it came together, it came together. I said, we only been official. We ain't even been official a month yet. I said, we only been like seeing each other, like hanging out for just a little bit over a month. He talking about, well, it's like it's been 2.5 years. I'm gonna say it's been 2.5 years. I said 2.5 years. He said, I feel like it's been 2.5 years. Yeah. So I want people to know that love is around them. But in order to find this type of love, you have to break what? Those soul ties. You see how I transitioned? Listen, yeah, when you know, you know. Now that I will give y'all, when you know, you know. Thank y'all to the people who are reposting it. I appreciate y'all. Listen, let's give everybody hope. Listen, let's give everybody hope. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, once you break that soul tie, listen, yeah, when you break that soul tie, that's when love comes. You said you and your husband were married after a month, celebrating 26 years in December. Listen, once you know, you know. Once you know, you know. I don't have no thoughts. I don't be like, ooh, I wonder, and then I I ain't worried about. Listen, I ain't worried about who else is out there, and am I missing? I ain't missing out on shit. Nothing. What I was missing out on was him for all them years. I ain't missing. I don't feel no. There's no voids in my life. There's no voids in my life. There's nothing I'm missing out on. Nothing of nothing. Yeah, like absolutely. When I tell you, I tell people it make me feel like the only girl in the world. The only girl in the world. Y'all, so thank y'all for reposting it and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and get into it. Your husband is right around the corner, absolutely. But first, let's break this soul tie. If you're ready to break a soul tie, say yeah. If you're ready to break a soul tie, say yeah. I don't think I hear you. If you're ready to break a soul tie, say yeah. All right. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to day 3 of your Soul Tie Masterclass. Again, if you are just joining me, my name is Coach Misty. I need 10 people to share this live out. I need 3 people to share it out on YouTube or Facebook. I need 10 people on TikTok to share this live because we're going to make sure everybody get this work. If you're ready to break that soul tie, say yeah. So here's the deal. I'm preparing your mindset for our live soul tie. Listen, our live soul tie release ceremony, which is happening August 13th. It will be via Zoom. The live soul tie release ceremony via Zoom. If you would like to be a part of that, go to iamcoachmisty.com and purchase your live soul tie release ceremony ticket. The tickets are $33. And I'm going to give listen, everybody's getting this free work. Everybody is getting this free work, y'all. Let's share the live as well. Bless somebody else's life. Everybody's getting this free work. So every day up until the 13th, I'm going to give you 12 master classes on soul ties. Listen, in order to break a soul tie, we have to identify where the soul tie is coming from. All right. So first of all, let's talk about day 3, the real reason you can't move on. Let's talk about day number 3, the real reason you cannot move on. Listen, we talked about it a little bit earlier this morning, but I'm going to start from the top. I want you to know that you are not weak. Your soul is still tethered. You are not weak for that man or that woman. You are not weak for that person. You are not a fool in love. You don't wear all these things we lie to ourselves. You don't wear your heart on your sleeve. Your soul is tethered. The things that are going on. This is not a high school love. This ain't a high school musical. This ain't that movie Love Don't Cost a Thing. And your big head ass ain't Christine Milian. Your soul is tethered. This right here is spiritual warfare. What you're going through is spiritual work, and I'm here to break it for you. I'm going to talk about tonight how trauma bonds mimic love, right? We're going to try to or attempt to spark your personal awareness, and then we're going to do a self-tie self-assessment. A self-tie self-assessment. You can't break what you don't know. You can't break what you don't know. Huh? All right, so let's go ahead and get ready. Get your pen and papers out. I need 10 people to take notes and put them in the comments. If you are one of my 10 note takers, say right here. If you are 10, I need 10 people to take notes in the comments for the people who are just joining in. The more comments we have, the more people are drawn to the live, the more lives that we can save. So when I ask y'all to put comments in the live, I'm not just doing that because I'm like, oh yeah, put comment. No, listen, I'm talking real algorithm. The more comments in this live, I know y'all be watching and listening and stuff like this. The more comments in this live, the more people, the more people are drawn, right? Listen, the more people are drawn to this. So even if you put comments in here and say ABC, I don't care what it is, put some comments in that live. Go ahead and type in that live. Just don't type nothing crazy because you know the minds will block you, right? And then let's go ahead and get into it. I want to see that number get up to 200 people watching. I thank God for the 123, but we need 200 people watching at one time. Let's get it. Let's go. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Coach Misty. If you do not know, and we are on day 3 of our soul tie class. And now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna ask y'all this question again. I asked it at 2 o'clock in the morning. How many people are sitting at home wondering why you can't get over somebody? Why can't I get over this person? I done cried about it, prayed about it. I done dated other people, and this person is still on my mind, right? If that's you, say me. If you are sitting here trying to figure out why you can't get over a certain somebody, he didn't even love me. We wasn't even in a relationship. What did Mary J. Blige said? I'm not in love. I can't sing. Mary J. Blige said, I'm not in love. That's what I keep telling myself over and over again. I'm not in love, huh? I'm not in love. That's what I keep telling myself over and over again. That's what Mary J. Blige said. Some of y'all sitting there, I used to listen to that song over and over and over again. Listen, some of y'all are still in soul ties because of the music that you listen to. I went through my playlist the other day, my sexy playlist, and I was like, Jesus Christ. This whole playlist is about heartbreak. This whole playlist is a pick me playlist. I can't play this when I'm with him. I can't play this when we together. I got to come up with a whole nother playlist because this playlist is a reflection of my past relationships. This playlist is sad as hell. Ain't nothing sexy about it. It should be changed to sad and sexy. Okay, I wish I was sexy playlist. It should be changed to the I want him to notice me playlist. It should be changed to I want somebody to love me playlist. This ain't the sexy playlist. I can't even listen to that. That stuff don't even resonate with me no more. Like, yeah, I like the person who sing it, but the song does nothing for me anymore. You understand me? If you are sitting at home and trying to figure out why do I feel crazy for missing somebody who hurt me, you have a soul tie. You have a soul tie. And I want you to know that tonight's lesson is especially for you. So let's get into it. I want y'all to, I'm going to say this and say that. It's not that you are weak. Your soul is tethered. I just told you that you are not weak for that man or weak for that woman. Your soul is tethered. This person doesn't take part of your heart. Your soul is tethered. The reason why, then there's a reason why you can't move on. And the reason why you cannot move on is just deeper than missing the person, right? We're talking about this is a trauma bond. That's why you can't break it. You like, I'm strong in every other area of my life. I'm a boss. Why can't I break this? And men feel the same way too. So even though I'm a woman and and my lessons are primarily targeted to women, men have soul ties too. Men are tied to people and they be like, I don't know why I can't leave this person alone. I know this person ain't no good for me, but every time this person call, I'm going. And this is crazy work first, right? Guess what? There's a trauma bound. There's a such thing called an emotional addiction. Emotional addiction and energetic cords that don't break just because the relationship did. So just because you break up with somebody, if you are in the midst of an emotional addiction, if you guys were the love was formed off of trauma bonding, that is why the cord. That's why when you leave them alone, you ain't left them alone. Physically, you separate yourself, but mentally and spiritually, you are still tethered. So tonight, the first lesson I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the bond. This is called breaking down the bond. We're going to talk about what is a trauma bond. If you're ready, say you ready. Huh? If you ready, say you ready. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Now, I want y'all to go ahead and take notes. Thank you to my note takers. Listen, y'all. I said I be trying my luck. Let's see. Somebody give me that. If somebody give me that, we go together. If somebody give me that gift, I just be putting stuff up there. We go together real bad. Let's get into it. First of all, I'm gonna say this. A trauma bond is an attachment formed through cycles of abuse, inconsistency, and emotional highs and lows. Huh? A trauma bond is an attachment formed through cycles of abuse. It can be verbal abuse, spiritual abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, inconsistencies. I'm here today, gone tomorrow. I love you. I hate you. I'm calling you. I'm blowing your phone up. I'm playing cat and mouse games with you. I'm blowing your phone up. Now I don't want you no more. Right? And emotional highs and lows. And that's some of the other examples I gave. Those are emotional highs and lows. We fight, we make up, right? We break up, we make up. We ain't together for 6 weeks. Now we together real bad, right? Those when you have that's when the trauma bond is formed, right? 1 minute this person is loving you, and the next they're breaking you. Your nervous system, your emotional system starts to associate chaos with connection. You say, "Well, listen, he came back, so he loved me," but you don't understand that if he loved you, he would have never left. Come on, somebody. Well, he came back, so he loves me. And everything that I'm teaching you is things that I've been through. I can't teach you something I didn't overcome. So understand is everything that I'm teaching you, everything that I'm saying. So when I ask you if this is you, understand that it was once me. It was once me, and that's how I can identify with what you're going through and tell you how to break it because I went through it time and time again. I went through it over a period of 9 years, over and over again. You understand me? You start to associate chaos with connection. So now you think you are addicted to love, and it's not being addicted to love. You're addicted to the roller coaster. You're addicted to the highs and lows when things are going smooth. How many of y'all been in a relationship where there was a lot of dips and tricks? And then when things start going smooth, you start thinking something wrong. Ain't that crazy? It should be the other way around. It should be the dips and tricks should have you on edge. Should be like, hey, wait, what's going on? But because you've been in so much chaos and confusion with this one person, when things are going good and ain't nobody arguing, you start looking at them like they crazy. And then you start picking fights because you're like, wait, why you so calm? You must have found somebody. Ain't that crazy? Why you so calm? You must have found somebody. What? You should want the calmness. You should want the peace. You should want the stillness. But we get into that. Why you so calm? You must have found somebody. I know I ain't the only one that went through that. I know I haven't went through that, right? So here's the deal. You're not addicted to love. You're addicted to the apology. You're addicted to him saying he's sorry. Him saying he's sorry softens you up. You should have been, but you don't understand. He had to say he was sorry because the cheating hardened you. The lies hardened you. So the apology now softens you up and it makes you feel like a girl again. But you should have never stepped out of your feminine energy if he was really being a man. Come on, somebody. Listen, you're not addicted to love. You're addicted to the makeup sex, right? Oh, and some of y'all start fights just to have makeup sex because makeup sex go harder than actual just regular sex. So you want to be, I'm going to have to prove to him I love him. He going to prove to me and we ain't going nowhere. And y'all sitting up here choking each other out too much. Too much. Calm down, coach. Calm down, coach. That was too much. Uh-uh. That was too much. Y'all sitting up here threatening each other. Why y'all doing it? Threatening each other. You bet not, and I wish I would see you with somebody else, and this is mine. And it turn you on. That's sick. That's sick. You up here, you bet not be with nobody. Never I ever see you with somebody else, and she bet not call that phone and it turn you on. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. No, at no point did you tell him you loved him. At no point did you say thank you for making me feel safe. At no point did you say thank you for making me feel protected. What did you say? You bet not, and I wish you would. And if I ever catch you on the phone with her, it's gonna be a problem. If this resonates with anybody, y'all need to sign up for the soul tie class. It's not control, it's a trauma bond. That's not control, that's a trauma bond. That's not control. That's a trauma bond. It ain't nothing. That's demonic work. What that is, that's chaos and confusion. And God, it ain't control. This ain't, oh, he just controlling or he want to be in control. No, that's a trauma bond. Something happened to him. Something happened to you that you would allow somebody, something happened to you for you to be attracted to some foolishness like that. Somewhere down the line, somebody that was supposed to be for you. A girl's first love is her father, and somewhere down the line your father wasn't there for you. You saw your father go upside your mama's head. Let's talk about it. That's a trauma bond. So this man threatening you within the inch of your life while he is, listen, can you think of the type of energy, the type of soul tie that's being formed right there? This man, and I don't mean to be graphic, this man has inserted himself inside of you. And in most toxic relationships, y'all don't use protection no damn way. This man has inserted himself inside of you. He is sharing the energy with you that he has shared with other women previously. That's why y'all fighting, because he was cheating. And now he is threatening you as if something has happened, or you are threatening him. And the type of energy that y'all are exchanging in that moment, not only spiritually, but physically. It ain't control. That's crazy. Huh? And it turns you on. Something ain't right. All right? Let's get into it, right? Listen, you're not addicted to love. You're addicted to the sweet moments in between the pain. Last night or this morning, I talked about examples of trauma bonds. If you need help, go to iamcoachmisty.com and sign up for the live soul tie release. Or you can go ahead and send me a message and say, Coach, listen, if you can fill out a form, you can fill out a contact form. You hit my Service Plus box. It's an orange box. Fill out the form. What I'm trying to say. Um, Lord, I forgot what I was about to say. This morning I went over this, but I'm gonna go over it again. We're gonna talk about examples of trauma bonds, right? Staying with someone who disrespects you because they're just broken. That's a trauma bond. When you got somebody who call you out your name, who disrespects you, who downplays your relationship, who talks about you in front of their friends, in front of their family. You understand? Listen. When does all that and you stay with them and you make up excuses for how he treats you or how she treats you, that's a trauma bond. You say, oh, but his father wasn't around. Oh, his mother was in the streets. Oh, he was raised in foster care. Oh, he ain't never known real love. Oh, his first baby mama cheated on him and his heart is broken. That is a trauma bond. You are making excuses to why this man or this person treats you the way they do. Confusing ride or die with I'm being emotionally destroyed but loyal. That's a trauma bond. Being his ride or die is not sticking by him while he cheat on you. Being his ride or die is not sticking by him while he dog you out. Being his ride or die is not allowing him to walk in and out of your life and your house at any time of the day. That's not being a ride or die. That is being a doormat. That is being a doormat. And you know what happened when doormats, when they collect too much dirt and dust, we throw them away. And that's what he gonna do to you. That person is gonna throw you away as well. There ain't no ride or die. A lot of us think if we just stick it out and wait till the end, I'll have some glory at the end. I'm gonna win this prize. What prize are you winning? What is going on? What race are you in? You understand me? Let it go. Feeling euphoria after being treated like trash is a trauma bond, right? Because suddenly they did one nice thing. He cheated on you. You caught him cheating. Now he want to take you out on date night. Now he want to be in the house every day for a week like he got some sense. Now he want to sit up and put his phone on do not disturb and spend time with you. And it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like there's change in the relationship. That's a trauma bond. Why are you celebrating this foolishness? Why are you celebrating him trying to make it right for treating you like trash? And then as soon as you are comfortable, he's going to go right back to doing what he wants to do. I want you to know this. The things that I talked about, what you think you're feeling, this is not passion, right? That is your emotional system trying to survive. The butterflies that you feel in your stomach, huh? The way your chest tightened up. Huh? Let me be real. Let me get real. The way your cooch tightens up when you see him, when you get that little flicker in that thing, that's not, hey, that's not chemistry, that's chaos. That's chaos. Yeah, I'm being real tonight. I'm being real tonight. And what you call chemistry is actually your trauma getting triggered. You said, I'm dealing with my kid's father disappearing on us with no warning, no answers, no nothing. You say, how I know? Because I've been through that. How I know? Because everything I'm telling you, I've been through. Everything I'm telling you, I've been through. I've made excuses for someone mistreating me because I said he was broken, right? I said I was gonna stick with somebody and be they ride or die when they kept on choosing other people and never chose me. I made excuses on why he didn't choose me. Instead of just saying he didn't want you. He was never going to choose you. He uses you until he finds what he really wants because he know you stupid and you're not going nowhere. See, I didn't want to tell myself that because our pride gets in the way. You understand me? You talk big and bad to everybody else and let this person do you like that. So that's how I know all this is everything I'm telling you because I've done it, right? I know what it is to go through his phone and find a message or see where he was sleeping with somebody else. See where he was sleeping with somebody else, confront him about it. And that is the craziest thing. You see they sleeping with somebody else, you see the messages, it's in your face, and then you confront them and be like, what is this? You know what it is. Can you read hooked on phonics? I'm in there. What is this? What is this? So is you sleeping with her? Clearly you sleeping with her. What is this? And then they take their phone and throw it up against the wall and say, well, if you want me to get another phone, I'll just get another phone. No, what I want you to do is get another. Let me get some candy because I almost went there. Huh? I don't want you to get another phone. I want you to get another. That's what I want you to do. Huh? That trauma bonding. You want me to? I just get another phone in. I'm gonna take my phone and throw it up against the wall instead of letting you go through the phone and instead of you instead of me proving you wrong because I'm telling you that this ain't what this is. That it ain't what this is. I'm gonna throw my phone up against the wall and break it into a million pieces. You told me everything I needed to know without saying a word. If you ready to destroy your property, destroy your phone, other than open up that text message and let me see what you said. You tell me everything I need to know. Well, forget it. I'm just gonna get a phone on your plan, and then that way you'll know. That way you'll know what it is. I'm just gonna get a phone on your plan. That was the reward, ladies and gentlemen. The reward was to get a phone on my plan. You fucking around. You fucking around. I done found out you throw your phone up against the wall to break it, so I can't check it. I can't make you go through the phone. And the reward for me is to get you a phone on my plan. So then that way you think I'm gonna feel secure because you think some way, somehow I'll be able to go through the messages if it's on your plan. Where they do that at? Huh? What that was the reward? That I'm supposed to feel good about that shit. Yikes. Hmm? Yeah. Listen, let me tell you something. Y'all done heard this story. Listen. Trauma bond. Listen, you said the ex cheated on me with an undercover cop. He thought he was moving up. He got 10 years instead. All right. What's up, Maya? Listen, let me tell y'all a little story. Listen, I stayed with a man for way too long. I done told you, I ain't got to go into it because y'all know the story. We would fight like cats and dogs, right? But the minute he show up crying or tell me that he loved me, I melt. Huh? I told myself that this is deep. This is what real love is. Huh? Huh? I catch you on some bullshit. We fight about it. You cry and tell me you love me. And now I melt because I feel like you got real feelings for me. That I must be the one. You just going through something. But what I didn't realize was that I was more addicted. At that time, I was more addicted to the makeup moment than I was to the man. See, when you break a trauma bond with somebody, you will no longer see them in the same light. Now, I ain't say break up with them because breaking up and breaking a trauma bond are two different things, right? You can break a trauma bond with somebody while in the relationship if you identify what it is ahead. If you identify like, whoa, this ain't love, this is this. This person is feeding this trigger that I have, and I'm gonna go ahead and hey, no ham, no Sam, no ma'am. You will lose interest in that person. I remember I had woo! I remember I had a person that I was dating back in Cleveland, and he would love me down. I ain't gonna say love by me, but love me down. And I noticed some things was off. And so I started saying to myself, he must be sleeping with somebody else. And I did my research. The person I thought he was sleeping with, he wasn't even sleeping with. I thought he was sleeping with his ex-wife. He wasn't even sleeping with her. Now, he would tell me stuff about her. But I found out that he was out here doing a funky Watusi, baby. Not only was he sleeping with people, every text he sent me, he was sending to the other people. Hmm? If it was a text showing me a picture of his kids, oh, look at my son doing his homework, blah, 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 blah. He sent that same picture to all these other women. And of course, I found out about it. And that's the one where I knocked his tooth loose. Okay. I'm not like that no more. But on that one, he said he had a tooth loose already. So I was just trying to help him with the copay. I'm just trying to be a good girlfriend. Hmm. And I cracked that hole straight out his mouth. Because you playing, not only you playing with my heart, you playing with my health. Not only is you playing with my heart, you playing with my health. You out here sleeping with these people without no protection. Hmm? Mm-hmm. You playing with my health. You playing with my life. Okay? Now, if I gotta go get checked out, we all gonna go get checked out. You go get your mouth checked out too. Hmm? I could not control the right hand, and the left hand wasn't talking. The right hand had took on a life of her own. Huh? The right hand is named Tamika, and this one is named Keisha. And Tamika said, we gonna go from side to jaw. We're gonna go from the side of your body to his jaw. Okay? As I tell people, if it only connected. Okay? Tamika and Keisha got minds of their own. Hmm. Now, the thing was, I didn't stop dealing with him after I found out. Right? Because in that moment when I helped him with that tooth, huh? Oh no, I didn't hit him to the white meat show. I that was a one hitter quitter. Oh no, we went in there boxing. Mm-mm. Listen, that was a David and Goliath moment. Hmm? Don't let these arms fool you. They pack a punch. That was a David and Goliath moment. Huh? Okay. That was a please allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Hove moment. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. It was one of them moments. I'm not proud of it. I'm just telling you what it was. It wasn't one because I saw my life flash before my eyes. You sitting up here and you dealing with women, you don't know their last names or what they do, their occupations. And if you don't even take the time to tell me what a woman's last name is, you can't tell me what kind of work she do. You don't know, you ain't never had her tested. You don't know what she walking around with. You don't know who she laying up with. And I got 4 kids depending on me. And I have trust. Not only did I trust you with my heart, I trusted you with my body. And now to come to find out, you land up with whoever. You land up with whoever and whatever and doing whatever. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So again, if I gotta go get checked out, we all going to get checked out. And while you there, you can see about that tooth. Now, I didn't leave. I should have left, but I didn't because I wanted him to prove that I was number one. At that point, my ego was hurt. This is a trauma bond. This is a soul tie. Instead of me walking out that day, not saying nothing else to him, I needed to prove to him. Not only did I need him to prove to me that I was the one, I needed him to let them know that they was it, that they was number two or they was through. And my pride had gotten away. And I started making him do all this other. So he started trying to recreate our best dates. And I started making him, I made him go to the movies with me to go see Wakanda, Black Panther, the first one, in African garb, just doing all kind of stuff. Right? Just doing all kind of stuff. Right? Just crazy. I had him cook dinner for me. Cook dinner for me like 3 weekends in a row. Right? 'Cause it ain't hard out there. Ebony, don't say that. Don't say it's hard out there. It's not hard out there. Mm-mm. It's not hard out there. You hard. It's not hard. You hard. Your heart is hardened. your vision is blurry. It's not hard out there. There's a lot of people looking for love and ready for love. It is not hard out there. Don't say that. Take that out your spirit, take it out your soul. You hear me? What I realized was I had formed a bond with him because when I met him, I was rebuilding. When I met him, I was rebuilding, and he was rebuilding. And I thought that we could rebuild together. He was taking care of his kids. I was trying to take care of my kids. And instead of us being 100% and him being 100%, he was 50, I was 50. Instead of me being 100% by myself, because I shouldn't have been dating no way, because I wasn't 100% by myself. So instead of entering into an agreement with someone who was 100%, I took my 50 and put it with his 50, trying to make 100. When his 50 wasn't even there in the whole in the first place. We both were trauma bonding. We both were trying to rebuild. We both were trying to rebuild financially. We both were trying to rebuild mentally. We both were in the rebuilding phase emotionally. We trauma bonded. Right, and we felt good supporting each other because we felt like together we could help each other get up. And it's crazy because all we was doing is switching out money. All we was doing was switching out money. Neither one of us really got ahead until we stopped dealing with each other because all we was doing is switching out money. It looked good. It felt good. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take care of dinner this week because you get paid next week. And then next week you gonna take everybody out to dinner. Okay, and then I need you to go pick up the kids. I need you to leave work early to pick the kids up. And then I'll get your kids on the Saturday that you gotta work. And I'll keep them with me. Neither one of us got ahead. But it made us listen, and helping each other out made us forget about our own problems. Because now we feel good because we were being the superhero that we both needed in our lives. Right? We was both being a superhero. And then once I realized what was happening, and once I realized how we had the trauma bond had occurred, I fell out of love with him while in the relationship. He was trying hard to get us back on track. And once I did my homework and my soul searching, and I started breaking the trauma bond, I started the trauma bond release process while I was with him. I no longer saw him in the same light. The house that I would go over, his house was really nasty. Now, see when you come out of these soul ties, you'll see stuff about a person. You be like, "What the was I thinking about?" Huh? Or what is it? Who the fuck did I marry? Who the fuck did I date? When you release these trauma bonds and you come out these soul ties and you see this person for who they really are, what is going on. I remember that I had came out of my soul tie. I had did the work and released a trauma bond, and we hadn't talked for a while. And he hit me up one day, and he was like, "I really miss you, and I really miss you, and I want to see you, and yada yada yada, and whoop de whoop de whoop." Okay, great. And he was like, and I went over his house, and I pulled up, and he came outside, and I looked at him, and I was like, What the hell?" I looked at him. He was trying to get me to come inside the house. Come on inside. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to give me some of that. A little, right? And I was just like, nah, well, my mama in here and she ain't seen you in a while. And she be asking about you. And I really did like his mom. So he got me in the house by asking about his mom. And I walked in the house and I got to looking around like, what the hell? Not because I had got a better place but because I was no longer in that trauma bond, because I no longer was making excuses for what his house looked like. I started adding it up. Like, how do you make almost $100,000 a year and your house is nasty, and you got stuff that look like it? Like, where's your money going? Are you okay? Are you on drugs? Right? And I started looking around like, oh my God, I used to come over here and spend the night. I used to come up and lay up in this. I may not have had a lot in my house, but it was never nasty. And I remember he tried to lead me to his bedroom, and his dog was laying in the bed. The dog, it was a female dog. She was laying in the bed like she was the woman of the house, and he wanted me to sit on the bed, and I said I'll stand, and he was like, what's wrong? Like, lay down. Sir, you have a whole dog laying in your bed, a nasty stinking dog at that, laying in your bed, and you want me? He told made the dog get out the bed. She looking at me like I'm crazy. He made the dog get out the bed, and instead of changing the sheets, burning the mattress, whatever it is that you want to do, the man just took his hand and kind of swept the dog hair off the bed and was like, lay down, take your clothes off. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Mm-mm. No. I said, I gotta go. He was like, what you mean you gotta go? I thought you can. I gotta go. I have to leave the building. And baby, when I tell you I never talked to him again, listen, I never talked to him again like that. Not in that instance. I years later when I went back to Cleveland to visit, I saw him. And it's so funny because now when I see him, I be like, that's what I was on. What the fuck? That's what I was. Yikes. Guess what? Here's the deal. This is listen. The reason why you when in these moments when you're dealing with these people and you feel a connection to them in the middle of chaos, the reason why is because you are more addicted to the makeup moment than you were to the man. If you keep on going through it with if you keep on going through with somebody that don't deserve you, you are more addicted to the moment than you are to the man. You know why? If you keep on dealing with somebody who cheat on you, and then when you find out he chooses you. You know why you stay? You don't stay because you praying for him. You stay because in that moment he's choosing you. He didn't make you feel chosen no other time. He only chooses you when his back up against the wall, and because there's something wrong with you, because you have trauma built up, because you want to be chosen, you stay in those situations because you say he's going to choose me. Even if he deals with another woman and I find out, he's going to choose me. And that's crazy work. And when he chooses you, even though he fucked over you, even though he was with somebody else, when he chooses to stay with you, at that very moment, you feel seen. You feel seen and you feel loved. Listen, even if you are bleeding on the inside, when he chooses you, after he is on, after he didn't slept around on you, then told your business, then laughed at you, when he comes back to you, you have a S on your chest. You are proud. You are wearing a crown. You are carrying around you are Clarissa. Let me shut up. I can't fight, Lord. You are the Clarissa Shields of love. Huh? You the undefeated champion of stupidness. Huh? Hmm? The undefeated champion. The undefeated heavyweight of dumb shit. And you feel like you special. You feel like listen, you feel like, oh, these other women know I'm the one. He ain't never gonna leave me. You know how crazy you sound? Oh, he ain't never gonna leave me. What? Bitch, he ain't with you. He ain't never gonna leave me alone. So these hoes is wasting their time. I ain't the only one that said it. You done said it. You done said it. You done said it. He always gonna come back to me. Or my favorite, he always gonna come home. Yes, sir. What? He always gonna come home. Okay, you like he's mine. You made a hat on once, but I got him all. Like, that is the dumbest song. I hated that song came out. I remember he's mine. I made a hat on once, but I got him all the time. Or my favorite, you work 9 to 5 on the weekend. What? Make him lose his mind on the weekend? You get Monday, Thursday. What was it? I think I'm got it covered for the weekend. Excuse me? Y'all, listen, when that song came out, that song, listen, I used to play this fuck out that song. I used to play the fuck out that song and didn't realize why I was playing that song. I was playing that song because I was living that song. I didn't understand why I was attached to that song. When I was dating the guy I was telling y'all about in Cleveland, there's a song by Tank and the Bangs that say, you're so dumb. You're so silly, girl. You're waiting for a call. That song stuck to me. Oh, you're so dumb. I didn't know why I like that song. You're so silly. And I didn't even know he was cheating on me. You're waiting for a call. It was a song say, You So Dumb by Tank and the Bangers. And when I was dating no boy in Cleveland, that song, I used to have that song on repeat, not realizing that was God telling me, get out of there. And he used to get bothered. He said, why do you play that song all the time? I'd be around 12:30. I'm feeling so numb. I'm feeling naive. I'm feeling so dumb. Should I go by his house, pretend I left my scarf? Huh? Go to his neighborhood and say I got lost. It's getting dark. That's all. What the fuck am I doing? Do you know who you are? You didn't went by his house. You forgot your heart. That song, I know that song word for word. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know who you are? Yeah. You're so dumb. You're so silly, girl. That song. You're waiting for a call. Didn't understand. This man would call me every day. We would talk all day, all night. I had no idea he was cheating on me. But I came to realize that certain people don't need a lot of time. Huh? You're so dumb. Listen, listen. Hey, I want to say this and say that. I want you to be honest. And I want you to put their first name in the comments. Who did you confuse pain with passion for? Put their first name in the comments, not their whole name. I want you to be honest right now. Who did you confuse pain with passion for? Put their name in the comments. Hmm? Who? I ain't got to put their name in the comments. You know, they say Brandon, John, David, Keith, Monroe, Tia. Come on, Michael. You're so dumb. Byron, Cedric, Lando, James. Okay. Lade. Is it Don or what is it? Franklin, Allen, Azim, Eddie, Webster, Lamar, Travis, Danielle. Okay, Marco. Polo. Who did you confuse pain with passion for? Curtis. You're so dumb. You're so silly, girl. Tim, how many of y'all still with them people? How many of y'all still with them people? The people name that you put in the comments, how many of y'all still with them people? Steve, how many of y'all still deal with them people right now? Jermaine, you're so dumb. Philip, huh? How many of y'all still deal with them? Huh? Idris, huh? Come on. I got one person that said me. All right. All right. Listen, Michael, I got a Michael over here. Narcissist said me. Huh? You say retrograde. Ain't nobody retrograde done brung the what back? Don't blame this shit on the move. Damn, he died Sunday. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't blame this shit on the moon. Stop blaming shit on the retrograde. I'm tired of you spiritual hoes. Oh, the moon. It's the moon is in retrograde. No. These niggas ain't never went nowhere. Sorry for your loss, it's the spirit. They ain't never went nowhere. You don't have to deal with them. I can see my ex outside right now. We ain't got shit to say. I ain't got nothing to say to you. Not that I'm mad at you. I just ain't got nothing to say. There's no more tie. There's no tie there no more. I ain't got shit to say. There's nothing there. There's nothing else there. I'm not mad. I'm not sad. I'm not happy. I'm not glad. I'm done. Huh? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the science and spirit behind the trauma bond. Let's get a little deeper. Let's talk about the science and the spirit behind the trauma bond. I'm going to say this again. You are not crazy. Some of y'all think, oh, thank you. Some of y'all think y'all going crazy. Hmm? Some of y'all think y'all going crazy. You are not crazy. Let's just say you are not crazy. When you go through repeated trauma in love, your brain releases oxytocin, cortisol, and dopamine in distorted ways. Listen, when you repeat this cycle, your brain is releasing shit into your body to help you deal with it. Huh? That cortisol, that dopamine, it has you in a chokehold, right? You start craving the very person who hurt you. Why do I want somebody to keep lying to me? Huh? This shit is scientific. This ain't about matters of the heart. It's about matters of the brain. Huh? The dopamine effect. Listen, so your body starts reacting in a crazy way. And that's why you start craving the very thing that hurt you. Spiritually, that's an open door. That's a soul tie. And when you address the energetic root, and until you address the energetic root, that's why I said I'm doing these classes for us to find out where did this shit come from. We got to find out what is the root of it all. Listen, I got to understand the root of it all. Where did this bullshit come from? Until you address the energetic root, you'll keep wondering why your heart is hijacked. Until you address where it's coming from. That's why you can't move on. It's not that it's love, it's a loop. You are in a loop. You are on a hamster wheel. You're going nowhere the fuck fast. It's a soul trap disguised as romance. We have to address the you. Thank you, Kelsey. Kelsey, thank you for these gifts. Okay, be like Kelsey, y'all. Be like Kelsey. I want you to say this. I want you to put this in the comments, huh? Sometimes it comes from your relationship with your father, or it comes from the relationship with your first love. Somewhere down the line, your shit was triggered. It either comes from the lot. Some women have issues with not having a father. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, Carmen. Some people don't have issues with their daddy. Some people got issues with their first love. Maybe the person who took your virginity. Maybe it was the first person, you know what I'm saying, your first baby daddy. Whatever it is, it might have been your first marriage. Whatever it is, we have to address the root. We got to go back, and what we do. So we are taught as Black women to keep going. Thank you, Brilliante. We are taught as Black women to keep going. We just keep pushing forward. We just keep going. Black men are taught the same way too. I feel like in the Black household, if you were born during a certain time, we are not taught to deal with our feelings. Black people don't deal with their feelings. We don't. We just keep it pushing. We don't go to therapy. We don't deal with the feelings. We don't talk about it with nobody. We just go to work. We go to school. We gonna show them. We gonna teach them how to stunt. I'm gonna go to school and get all these degrees. I'm gonna go make all this money. I'm gonna buy a fancy car. I'm gonna make him wish they never would have left me. And we just keep going. I'm gonna work on my body. That man don't care about your body. That man don't care about your body. That man don't care about what kind of car you drive, what kind of house you got. That man don't care about nothing worldly, none of your worldly possessions. That man didn't care about you. That man didn't care about you. So why would he care about that? But in our mind, we say we're going to better ourselves. Thank you so much, Spice. Instead of bettering ourselves by bettering ourselves, we better our outside and don't work on the inside. And we just, and what do? We keep attracting. Thank you, Kelsey. We just keep attracting people. We just keep attracting other people and other energy and just piling it on. And then we find somebody who really like that house that we bought and that car that we bought and that new body that we bought. And we need somebody to feed our ego because we still haven't gotten over the fact that he didn't love me, that he didn't pick me, that he didn't choose me, that he chose everybody else besides me, no matter what I gave him. And now we're looking for people to fill us back up again. We're looking for people to make us whole, right? Come on, we validate our abuse. Thank you, it's the spirit. And we get somebody else. And then we realize that this person is the same person that we just had before, just in a different outfit. And now we back in the loop. We back on that hamster wheel, going nowhere fast. Now I got to prove I'm not stupid. Now I become bitter. Now I'm out here on the dating sites telling my whole thing on the dating site is you gotta be this and you gotta be that. And don't come to me if you ain't paying no bills. And now you become to that bitter baby mama, or you that bitter person. Or I love the educated women, the six-figure women who got a list of what they don't want. You can't have this and you can't have that, and you bet not have a criminal record, and you bet not have a bunch of baby mamas, and you gotta come to me correct because I'm a lady, and you better have this, and you better be over 6 feet, and you better make over six figures, and you better, and guess what? You end up alone. You end up alone because you don't know how to clean the slate. You don't know. Listen, you have never dealt with your hurt feelings. You've never dealt with your trauma bonds. You never dealt with your soul ties. You just kept going. You kept approving the outside, and the inside is withering away. The inside is rotten. And now you're looking for somebody to match your style. And what you find is somebody to match your energy, and your energy is fucked up because you never cleaned it up. And now you sitting up here with all these accolades, all this stuff. Some of y'all ain't got kids. Not because you can't have kids, because you ain't never sat down long enough too. You ain't never found nobody too that want to have a baby with you, something, or you get you to the point where you say, I'm too old now, I want to have a baby, and you go have a baby with the first person to run your fucking way, and now you a single mother. You went to school all that goddamn time and got all these degrees and all these amazing jobs in this career just to be a single mother. Crazy work. Because now you done got to a point where you feel like your biological clock is ticking. And on top of all this trauma bonding and all, yeah, and then you have a child with the wrong one. You have a child with the wrong person. My God. And now everything that you have done, all the accolades, all of the stuff, you a Delta, you a this, you a that, you got blah blah blah, all that goes out the window because everybody gonna look at you and say you're an idiot. And we could have cleared all this shit up had we only released the soul tie. Had we released the soul tie instead of paying to get a BBL, listen, instead of getting a BBL, if we had released the soul tie, it would be a little different. You don't need to snatch your body, you need to snatch your soul. Thank you, Jesus. You don't need to snatch your body, you need to snatch your soul. That was a good one. Mm. Thank you, Carmen. That was a good one. Mm-hmm. Take a sip. That was a good one. That was a good one. Thank you, Lord. That was I think I'm gonna have to belch on that one. That was a good one. All right, y'all. Listen, I want you to know this. You deserve calm love. We're not done. You deserve a healthy connection, and you deserve to break the cycle of craving chaos. You deserve that. You understand me? Listen, we're going to talk about the pattern that keeps you stuck. Listen, y'all need to listen to this. I'm about to identify the patterns that keep you stuck. These are the patterns of the soul tied woman. You ready? These are the patterns of the soul tied woman. You constantly rationalize red flags. You constantly rationalize red flags. He liked to fight because he watched his daddy beat on his mama. You constantly rationalize red flags. Huh? He cheats on me. He cheats on me because he lost his virginity early. He cheats on me because I don't give him enough sex. He cheats on me because I work a lot. He cheats on me because that woman was always in. That's the worst. He cheats on me because the woman stayed in his face. If such and such would have been in his face, he wouldn't have cheated on me. Girl, are you crazy? He cheated on me because she was always running her mouth. She cheated. He slept with his baby mama. He slept with his baby mama because she was always throwing that cooch at him every time he went to go pick up his son. You rationalize red flags. Huh? Number two, you downplay the disrespect. Oh, girl, we play like that all the time. Girl, he just called you a bitch. Oh, girl, we play like that all the time. Mm-hmm. Uh, that man said y'all was just friends. He said y'all was it. He told my homegirl y'all weren't together. Oh, bitch, no, you know what I'm saying? We had got into it that week. See, we was mad at each other that week. That's why he told your homegirl that we weren't together. Girl, you know we together. Stop playing with me. Huh? You downplay the disrespect. You downplay the disrespect. Hmm? Number three, you over romanticize potential. You over romanticize potential. If you watched me at 2 o'clock this morning, I talked about the fantasy father. I talked about the reason why a lot of women date potential and don't and ignore the present is because you had a fantasy father growing up. You didn't have a father, so you created what a father should be, the fantasy father. You created this fictional character in your mind that was going to protect you. You created this fictional character in your mind that was going to show up at your school when it was daddy and donuts and he never came. Some of y'all lied to your friends about who your daddy was, or oh yeah, my daddy, oh yeah, he work overseas, or he be on the road and blah blah blah. My daddy this and my dad. Some of y'all lied about who your daddy was, and you just used the examples of the boyfriends your mama had, and just talked about those different men as if you had one dad. You had a fantasy father, and in your mind, your fantasy father did everything for you. Right, the father of your dreams did this. My father gonna protect me, babe. My father, he would be if he, my father was a good father. My father would buy me stuff. The fantasy father kept you from losing your mind. The fantasy father kept you from feeling left out when you was a teenager, right? But what happens is when you create a fantasy father, that fantasy goes into your adulthood, and now you got a fantasy husband or a fantasy baby daddy. There's a real baby daddy in front of you, unlike your father, who you could not make show up. Now these men are in front of you. And instead of seeing this man for who he is, a liar and a cheater and a thief, an abuser, you are now over romanticizing him. You create the fantasy boyfriend, the fantasy husband. You see what he could be and not, you see what we would be and not what we are. Huh? We over romanticize potential. You date the potential and forget the present, right? Number four, you isolate from people who speak the truth. You stop talking. Listen, I'm just gonna stop bringing him around my mama because she don't like him. No way, no, your mama know he ain't shit. Your mama not doing. Your mama not having sex with him, so she don't have the blinders on. Your mama know he ain't shit. Hmm. What's up, Pookie? Um. Yeah, I've been eating candy. I kind of want. Okay. Okay. Listen. Okay, I got the water. Can I get a little bit more spaghetti? Just a little bit. I'm going hard. Okay. You stop talking to your cousin because she said he ain't shit. He dated my friend. I'm telling you, who ain't shit. Huh? Right? You isolate from people who speak the truth. Women start popping up in your DMs and they sending you messages like, hey, girl, I fucked him yesterday. Well, I'm going to go ahead and block her. Fuck her. You isolate from people. You isolate from people who speak the truth. Hmm? I ain't worried about what nobody got to say about my man because that's my man and he my man and we going to be this and da 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 da. We isolate from people who start speaking the truth. Hmm? You fall out with the people who love you and who want to protect you. Right? The next one. We feel anxiety when he's gone, but chaos when he's near. When he leave, you miss him, but when he there, you want to fight him. Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley looking ass. Huh? You feel anxiety when he's gone. When he's gone, I wonder what he doing. I ain't heard from him. He ain't text me. He ain't called me in a while. I wonder what's going on. Listen, blah blah blah. And man, I ain't heard from him. Should I text him? Should I not text him? I'ma call. I'm okay. I'ma call and hang up. Okay, I'ma call but not leave a voice message. And then when he comes around, you looking at him. You send something on him. You could be like, I know you cheated on me. I know you talking to somebody. I know it. Huh? You mad at him? You looking at him crazy. Now you was tweaking when he was gone and didn't answer the phone. Now that he in your face, you won't answer. So why you ain't answer the phone? Huh? You was almost in tears when he wasn't there. Them 2 days you ain't hear from him. You was about to lose your mind. You was using your text message, texting me, trying to figure out where he at. And now that he in your face, you sitting here looking at him like this. Instead of being happy, you sitting up here looking at him like this. Where was you at? Questioning, interrogation, law and order, special victims unit. What was you doing? On Thursday at 9:13 when I called and you didn't answer the phone, what was you doing? Huh? You leave it, huh? Where was you at? Huh? Why didn't you answer the phone? You answer the phone any other day, right? Huh? That's a trauma bond. Here's the deal. Then you say, Lord, I just want you to take. I remember I used to pray to God. I used to say, Lord, take me back to the day before I met him. Lord, take me back to the day before I met him. Lord, take me back to that day. My life was just fine. Lord, take me back to the feeling. I used to pray that prayer. I used to pray that prayer. Lord, take me back to the day before we met. Lord, take me back to that feeling. Huh? I listen, the day before I knew you existed, I was fine. And I want to go back to that day. Instead of saying, Lord, show me where I would, Lord, show me where I went wrong. Lord, show me what it is about me that keep attracting people like this. I say, Lord, take me back to the day before I met him. I used to pray that prayer. I promise y'all that. Lord, take me back to that. Because if you take me back to that day, to that feeling, if you can reset my clock 9 years to the day before I met him, Lord, I'll be just fine because I was just fine the day before I met you. I used to pray that prayer, right? So I used to pray for peace and then text them again. I would pray to God to help me, to soothe me, to whatever the case may be, and then text him. As soon as I had peace in my life, as soon as a man came around who wanted to love on me, as soon, you know what I would do? I used to do, I don't do it no more because I done broke that shit. You know what I used to do? I used to text them. We wouldn't be talking for months, and I would text them, what's up, big head? What's up, big head? What you doing, big head? What you doing? Huh? I would text him. In my little warped ass mind, I would be like, you know what? Before I get this person my heart, before I go all in, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see if he's thinking about me. I'm gonna see if he thinking about me. Of course he gonna be thinking about me, because when the people who done fucked over you know that something good is going, and when the people who are fucked over you, if they have not healed, and working on themselves, and they know you got something good going for you, they don't want you. They just want to make sure they still got it. And I used to make sure I still had it. Yeah, what's up, Buttercup? What's popping? Hmm? And now we back, we back on this roller coaster. We back on this hamster wheel going nowhere, right? I want you to know that this isn't just about him. This is about you finally seeing yourself and choosing your healing over your history. I want you to know that these classes that I'm giving you, this soul tie shit I'm rocking with you, ain't about him. This is not a bash my ex type of day. We're not gonna use the next 9 days to bash your ex. That ain't what this is. This is about choosing yourself. This is about identifying what's within you that made you keep going into scenarios like this. We are choosing healing over history. I don't give a damn if you was with the person for 9 weeks, 9 days, 9 years. We are choosing healing over history. We are saying that I know that there's something out there better for me. And in order to get better, I have to be better. And I am choosing myself. I don't care how long you spend with that person. Some of y'all been had a soul tie for over 20 years. It's time to let it go. We are choosing healing over history. Now, here's what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to DM me the word assess. That's ASSESS. Listen, I want you to DM me the word assess, and I'm going to send you a free soul tie self assessment. Listen, DM me the word assess. You got to DM to me, Kim. You can't just know, Kim. You can't just put it in there. You got to send me a DM. I don't know if it's gonna let me do it. Hold on, hit the little button. I gotta wait. You got to send me a DM. You got to go click the link in my bio. Go click my little picture. Send me a DM that say assess. ASSESS. Thank you. Oh, okay. You got to send me that, and I'm gonna send you a soul tie assessment. Cause some of y'all don't think that y'all got a soul tie. Some of y'all sit up here and y'all saying amen and all this other shit in the comments, but you don't realize, bitch, you got a soul tie. You be like, yeah, I hear what she's saying and I feel it, but you don't want to say you got a soul tie because you think that a soul tie means that you still want them. That's not what a soul tie is. When I say you got a soul tie, that don't mean you want them back. That don't mean when you're thinking about them, don't mean that you're thinking about them because you want them to want to love them. You can't break away from them. All right. So DM me the word it says thank you. DM me the word assess, ASSESS. I'm going to send you a free soul tie self assessment. It'll help you figure out just how deep this goes spiritually, emotionally, and energetically. And I want you to know that this isn't for women who want to stay stuck. If you want to say, I'm not here to pass judgment. If you want to stay stuck on Lamar, stay stuck on Lamar. Get a t shirt to say, I love Lamar. Okay? Get it in 4 different colors. There's some other women out there that love Lamar too. Right? If you want to stay stuck, if you want to stay stuck in your current situation, stay stuck in your current situation. It's okay. You are not ready, and that is fine. Right? But I'm talking to the women who are ready to cut the cord. I'm talking to the people who are ready to cut the cord with this soul tie. With the original soul tie, while your daddy wasn't around. Cut the fucking cord. You are 50 years old, bitch. Please. Y'all be like, my daddy wasn't around, and my girl, cut the cord. Please. And he didn't love me, and my mama, you are 50, you made it. Never, you made it. Never would have made it. You made it. Cut the cord. Let's leave that energy behind so we can go ahead and figure out what the next thing is, right? Because here's the deal. Once you become aware, this is the reason why I'm holding these classes, is because I want you to become aware, right? Send me the word assess. Go ahead and send it to me. Once you become aware, you can become free. You see what I'm saying? Once you become aware, you can become free. And that man who had your mind, body, and soul, he will be nothing but a lesson and not a lifeline. Nothing but a lesson. So I'm going to go ahead and send y'all the self-assessment, right? The soul tie self-assessment. I'm going to send it to you in your DMs, right? Now we about to go ahead and end this lesson. And we're going to go ahead and get to the spiritual bracelets and all that good stuff. I'm going to say that. And if you want to get a forecast, you can get one too. Let me ask you a question. If today hit you in the chest, I want you to drop a brain emoji in the comments. If today spoke to you, if what we talked about today did something to you, Drop the brain emoji in the comments. Drop the brain emoji in the comments. Huh? Drop the brain emoji in the comments. Kay, I got one brain. And listen, if it got you to thinking, drop the brain emoji in the comments. I got two, I got three. I don't know why they not showing these emojis. It's a brain. Jesus Christ. All right. Next, I want you to DM me the word assess, ASSESS, for the free soul tie assessment. It's completely free and it'll open up your eyes. So the free soul tie assessment, I want you to go ahead and DM me the word ASSESS. There's an orange button. Where is it? At the bottom left-hand corner, I think they told me. There's an orange button that says Service Plus. That says Service Plus. All you got to do is an or there. You send a direct send me a direct message. The bottom left it says as send me the word assess, ASSESS. You up here? All right. Next, I want you listen. Next, I want you to go ahead, listen, and I want you to mark your calendar for tomorrow. I'm gonna tell y'all the schedule right now. Tomorrow, I'm coming back and I'm doing day 4, and I want you to go ahead and tag your bestie. Tag your bestie or who needs to hear this. So I'm gonna do day 4. Tag your bestie. Go ahead and tag your TikTok bestie right now. Tag them in the comments so they'll know. Hey, we coming back. I'm about to talk about day 4 real quick. Right? Tag your but you already know which one of y'all friends need to hear this. Both of y'all trauma bonding. Both of y'all fucked up. Both of y'all, if you watching this on Facebook or YouTube, tag your bestie in the comments. Tag the people who need to hear this shit. Tomorrow, I will be back at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We starting early because we gonna do this all night long. Thank you, Jesus. We gonna do this all night long. So, tag your bestie who needs to hear this. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want you to follow me. If you are not following me, go ahead and follow me right now. I only have one page. I don't have multiple pages. Please don't let nobody DM y'all talking about they Coach Misty. It's not. Do not, I have one. I do not DM people. You have to send me a message. That's why I use Service Plus here on TikTok. I have a business page. I don't have a personal page. I have a business page. And that's why always drop it in my comments and say, hey, send me a message first. I don't have multiple pages. I'm not gonna hit you up talking about, oh, let me give you a reading. I ain't got that kind of time. If y'all know how much work I really gotta do, is crazy. I don't even know if I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna lay down with him for a minute so I can, let him feel my love. And then I know he got to get up and go to work in the morning. So listen, go. Hey, we'll be back. Listen, we're gonna be back on it. So tag your bestie who needs to hear this. Send them my live right now. You can share my live with your TikTok bestie. We'll be back Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm not about to get off. I'm just letting you know. All right. So here's the deal. Listen, follow me. If you haven't followed me, you need to follow me because on day 4, y'all ready for what we talking about on day 4? Who ready? Who want to know what we talking about on day 4? Hmm? Who wanna know what we talking about on day 4? Day 4 gonna get stupid. Day 4 gonna get stupid. You wanna know what we talking about on day 4? Huh? You know what we talking about on day 4? Sex, spirits, and spiritual agreements. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about sex, spirits, and spiritual agreements. I'm gonna say this again. Sex, spirits, and spiritual agreements. Huh? One more time. Sex, spirits, and spiritual agreements. Now, someone said this earlier in the live, and I'm going to say it. Every time you lay down, something got up with your ass. Did you know that? Every time you lay down, something got up with you. Y'all don't want, huh? Every time you lay down, something got up with you. You hear me? Sex, spirits, and spiritual agreements. Listen, we're going to talk about the spiritual implications of sex. We're going to talk about soul contracts, lingering energy, and open portals. Huh? I'm going to answer the question of why you feel different after sleeping with somebody. Huh? Listen, why do I feel different after sleeping with somebody? Which we're going to talk about tomorrow. Every time you lay down, something got up with your ass. Let me tell you something. When you're dealing with a man that's tied to multiple women, listen, I'm teaching. I'm teaching. I'm teaching. I promise you, I'm teaching. Every time when you deal with a man who deal with multiple people, listen, that shit, that energy be on you. The energy be on you. Not only do your pH be fucked up, the energy be on you. Your spiritual pH is thrown off. You listen, the spiritual pH is thrown off. Y'all be like, well, I use protection. We use protection as you should. Even if you use protection, that's still a contract. That's still a contract. When that person leave you, you can't go to sleep. When that person leave you, you feel lonely. When that person get up, you feel different. When that person get up, you're upset. Then your spiritual pH balance is off. We talking about sex, spirits, and spiritual agreements. Y'all don't want to miss that one. Now, what I'm going to do if you're watching me on, I'm gonna keep it going. As promised, we are about to. Did anybody get a 90-day forecast? First of all, who need to learn? Who need to get a ticket for? Who needs to get a ticket for the Soul Tie release on August 13th? Who needs to get a ticket for the Soul Tie release? Who needs to get a ticket for the Soul Tie release on the 13th? Who hasn't got their ticket? Let me know. I'm gonna show you how to get a ticket. Who needs to get their ticket? Sydney need to get a ticket. Who else? Short hair guru need to get her ticket. That's two people. Y'all know I'm only taking 50 people, right? Y'all know I'm only taking 50 people, right? And a lot of people, Regina needs to get her ticket. You know I'm only taking 50 people, correct? So I got two people or three people that need to get their ticket. I'm about to show you how to get y'all ticket. Huh? Listen, that soul tie self-assessment. Listen, that soul tie self-assessment. Okay, Maya Kai needs to get her. That's four people. Listen, question number one of your soul tie assessment, I'm gonna send it to you in your DM. Is do you still think about them more than once a day? Yes or no? Leo Empress need to get their ticket. The class on Miss Iris need to get her ticket. The class on that is gonna start at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen, let me tell y'all something. When you take this self-assessment, if you answer yes to three or more of these questions, I want you, that is bigger than a heartbreak, and that is you are experiencing a soul tie. Listen, you are experiencing a soul tie. When you answer these questions, I'm gonna send these questions to you. Do you still think about them more than once a day? Yes or no? Do you feel a physical reaction, butterflies, anxiety, tension when you hear their name or see your photo? Yes or no? Have you ever compared someone new to them, even if the new person was better? Yes or no? Do you feel spiritually off or emotionally drained after engaging with them? Yes or no? Is sex with them or thoughts of it hard to move on from, even if the relationship was toxic? Yes or no? Have you blocked, deleted? All y'all hoes better answer this. Yes, yes. It better be a yes, yes, yes. Have you blocked, deleted, or distanced yourself, but still feel emotionally or spiritually connected? It's gonna be a fucking yes. If you got to block his ass off your phone, bitch, you're not over him. If you got to block him out your phone, you're not over him. You're not over him. But I'm gonna send that to you. So everybody that sent me the word assess, I'm gonna send it to you tonight. Everybody that sent me the word assess, I'm gonna send it to you tonight. So make sure y'all go ahead and send me a message, a direct message to say the word assess. So next, for the people who are brand new, welcome in. My name is Coach Misty, and this is the Coach Misty Effect. I want to direct you to iamcoachmisty.com. Iamcoachmisty.com. Internet said that's me. When you go to iamcoachmisty.com, that's me. I'm kind of cute. The fourth item on the menu is the live soul class release. Go ahead and get that soul tie release. That's the fourth item. If you know you need coaching, if you like, hey girl, I need one-on-one coaching with you, you're going to go ahead and sign up for my bad bitch coaching program. That's one-on-one coaching with me, the bad bitch 90-day coaching. Thank you, Ebony. The bad bitch 90-day coaching program. If you know, like, hey, I need one-on-one, yeah, we need that soul tie. I got you, but I need coaching. You're going to go ahead and sign up for my 90-day bad bitch coaching program. And that's when you work one-on-one with me. All right. All right. Now, any more questions about the soul tie class or anything like that? Because if not, we about to go ahead and do our spiritual home shopping network. And if you are interested, let me say, so if you want the free self soul tie assessment, say the word SS, ASSES. Send me the word, say, I need that assessment, or I need the soul tie assessment, and I'm going to send it to you. You can answer it, and it's going to tell you what you need to do from that point on, okay? Assess. That's what we're doing, if that's what you need. Now, to God be the glory for the things he has done. Now, let's get into this. Let's get into this. Y'all ready to, if you buy a protection break, is Kai on here? Don't tell Kai. Don't tell Kai. So this is what we gonna do. We got protection jewelry. We got bracelets, and I got little numbers. If you know you want to buy a protection necklace, the bracelets are going to be, listen, the bracelets are 20 for one. I'm gonna make them 20 for one, or you can get two for 35. 20 for one or two for 35. And I got numbers. Y'all, like I got little numbers. Look, they're cute. I got little numbers. I got little numbers. And so the thing is, if you know you want to go, is Kai on here? If you know that you want to get a protection through, again, the bracelets are one for 20. You want a bracelet and a necklace? Okay. The bracelets are one for 20 or two for 35. I'm about to go ahead and put them on my link tree. The necklaces are going to be 40. A bracelet and a necklace is going to be 50. So, okay. Let's do this. Let's do the bracelet and the necklace first. Let me go ahead and put it on my thing. Okay. I will go ahead and talk about each bracelet. All these are meant. She said sold. I need another bracelet. No problem. Okay. So, let's do this. Hold on. Let's do protection. Hold on. Let me look at this. I think this might be, hold on, y'all. I think this might be on. Here, I'm going to do a deal for y'all. I'm going to do a deal. I'm going to do a deal because that wasn't no deal. All right, y'all. Listen. Let's get it. These all have been blessed by the best. If you need a custom bracelet, or you need a silver bracelet, Regina, I will. If you need a custom bracelet or a silver bracelet, you can let me know. But here's the deal. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and put you down. So whatever you buy tonight, we're shipping it out tomorrow. You buy it tonight, it's shipping out tomorrow because it's already made. All right. So we're gonna do protection, necklace, and bracelet. And I'm gonna do it for $50. I only got a couple of these. So once they gone, they gone. So protection necklace. Once they gone, they gone. So we only got like 4 necklaces. So I'm gonna do the necklace and the bracelet combos first. All right. So I haven't put it on my thing yet. Also, I'm gonna let you get. I'm gonna let you pick between a Uno card pool. Go ahead and get in line because I'm gonna give you a free Uno card pool or a free lucky number with every purchase. So if you know you want to buy some protection jewelry, go ahead and hit the guest button and get in line. If you know you want to do the $50 holler for the necklace and the bracelet, you might want to get in line. Go ahead and ask to join the live. If you don't know how to join the live, but you know you want to get it, we can tell you what to join the live. So I'm gonna send y'all a thing. If you know you want to join the live. All right, Spice. Hold on for me, Bookie. I'm gonna meet you real quick. Who is this? That's Kim. And I'll give y'all something. That's on me, baby. All right. So let me do this. Okay. Now you can tell me, do you want to buy more than one set? Because when it comes to necklace and bracelet, I only have 4 potential sets. So if you know you want to buy more than one set, all right, you got to let me know. Hold on. I'm about to put it on my link tree. I'm about to put we're going to do the necklace. Hey, Cake Daniels. Hold on. Let me mute you. Oh, you got it. All right. I'm going to put it on my link tree real quick. All right. So I'm gonna put protection. The necklace and the bracelet is $50. You can buy. I only got 4 sets of those. right now that can get shipped out tomorrow. You buy it tonight, we ship it out. I'm gonna write your name down and I'm gonna be like, okay, Kay Daniels, she got set 200 and whatever, whatever, right? We're gonna go ahead and do it like that. Protection, necklace. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all when it's up. Necklace and bracelet. And that's $50. And we're gonna put that right there. Next, what did I say? The bracelets are what? Um, well, this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Protection bracelet. Protection bracelet. One is for $20. Hold on. And I'm gonna go ahead and change it. You can get more than one. If you come up here and you say, hey, I want more than one bracelet, you need to let me know. And I'll put your order to the side. We'll go ahead and get it. And then I'm gonna add another one. Let me go ahead and add this on here. Protection bracelet is $20. I feel like I had one. I'm a fool. Hold on, y'all. All right. Remember, if it's something, if you know, so I only got 3 people that said they want to buy protection stuff. All right. All right, then. Hold on. Thank you. You know what? Because I'm gonna go ahead. We go ahead and rock these bracelets out. I'm gonna make it better on the bracelets. You ready? Bracelets are 1 for 20 or 3 for 40. So if you want the 3, you're gonna buy 2 bracelets. Listen, that's okay, Ebony. That's fine. If you buy 2 bracelets, I give you one for free. I had said I was gonna do that anyway. So the bracelets are 1 for 20 or 3 for 40, meaning you'll buy 2 of them. I give you one for free. And the protection necklace and bracelet set is 50. So first off, first things first, we are going to go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do this one. So now, this protection necklace is meant for someone who is looking for peace. And I mean peace, meaning peace on your job, peace in your home. You have been stressed out. I am going to pair this one. Let me go ahead and pick your matching bracelet out. If somebody is in my live and this is one of the sets that you want and you like, yep, that's what I need, go ahead and unmute yourself. So this is the first set. Hold on. Nope. All right. So we have set number. Hold on. I'm going to use the number 129. This one is observed for the person who is looking for peace. Set number 129. So now, this necklace, you can wear this necklace every day, right? We have we have our pearl, we have the warrior on there because some of y'all need that. Y'all need that motivation. There's also a prayer and amethyst. The reason why I picked the bracelet I picked to go with it is because the bracelet has the medallions. Thank you, Ebony. Has medallions on it for peace and for prayer. It also has, listen, some of y'all need strength. It has different. It has the fan and the crab. Now, if y'all know anything about me, this one, a lot of y'all bracelets will have the crab on it. That is my sign. These bracelets were made was around my birthday, so a lot of y'all have my astrological sign on it because you need peace and strength, and that represents me. So we have this one. We have this one is 129. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up here. This is one set. If even if you watching in the comments, you like, yeah, I want to go ahead and get that set. You let me know. I'm gonna put this up. Now, I'm gonna ask them what it is that they looking for. Spice, what is it that you're looking for? What do you need? Yeah, what? Take that set. All right, Spice said she gonna take this set. All right, Spice. So here's the deal. Spice got 129. Um, Spice, I like you a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and give you an extra bracelet. You hear me? Yes, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. So Spice with 129. I'm about to go ahead and put your thing. Make sure when you oh damn, how can you put it in the comments? When you put it in there, as far as send me a thing and give me your real. I know you've texted me before, right? Yes. All right, number 129. Send me a text and I got what your name is. All right, so you guys said 129 and I gave you an additional bracelet. You can go ahead and make your payment online. What you want, Uno card pull or do you want lucky numbers? Give me Uno card pull. All right, cool. Let's get into it. So I'm about to pull up another set right now. Give me 1 second. I don't know, you gonna kick. I'm gonna kick my own ass for how this couch is looking. Okay. You know, like I know you lying. All right, listen. Linktree, right? Yep, just go on the Linktree. It's already up. Do the one for $50. I'm gonna give you an extra bracelet. That's yours. Listen, number 9, so divine. I want you to know not only God is always gonna be working on your side, but He's gonna show up and show out for you. All the way between now and the 9th of August, there gonna be little miracles that happen, and the big you're gonna get big news on the 8th that's gonna impact the rest of the year for you. So congratulations on that. Y'all give it up for Spice. She got set 129. I'm gonna tell me check. I'm gonna say check my text for real name. All right, yep, and just go on the link tree and you got it. All right. I'm gonna go right now. All right, we'll ship it out to you tomorrow. Thank you. All right, and y'all can get in line and tell me what you're looking for, and I'm gonna pick out what you need. Who else? What is this? Hold on 1 second. Hold on, Miss Bonita. All right, Miss Kim. I'm looking for bracelets. You looking for bracelets? How many? For protect. I'm gonna do the 3 for 40. All right. Some for protection, some peace. Uh, whatever else I could use. All right, cool. We need. Hold on. This is a necklace. We're gonna get a little money too. Hold on. I'm dealing with grief. You dealing with grief? All right. Hold on. You said you're dealing with grief too. All right. So what I'm going to do is, so these are the 3 for 40 bracelets that I'm going to give you, and I'm going to put a number to them. All right. So the ones I picked out, they also have crosses on them, and also there's a lot of the crosses and the feathers are going to help you with peace. These just says belief. It has a manifestation on it for you. And I'm gonna give you the 3 for 40. This one also has crosses and fans to bring that in the pearls. So these are the 3 bracelets that you will have. I'm gonna go ahead and put a number on there. All you got to do is just go online and go onto the link tree, and I'm gonna put this on yours. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna do y'all next time I do this. I'm gonna do this downstairs where I can have it on the table. So, oh, girl, that's one of my favorite numbers, 116. Come on, 116th and miles. So your order is gonna be number 116, and we're gonna go ahead and sit that to the side. And I'm gonna put. So, do you want Uno card pool or lucky numbers? Give me a lucky number. All right, lucky numbers. Go ahead and write these down. You ready? Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so the lucky numbers are going to be 7389, 2425, 3684, and 555578. Okay. And I need you to play these only on Thursdays for the rest of the month. Yes, ma'am, and play them before 6 p.m. Okay. All right, you got it. And we got your set. We'll mail it out tomorrow. All right. Kay Daniels, what you got for me? So 116. Hey, Coach. Hey, what's up? What you need? I want to do a necklace and bracelet. Oh, okay. No, okay. Now tell me what you need, but I already see what I want to. But tell me what you need. Tell me what you're looking for.
Um, I need something to help with intuition and clarity.
Mm. So first of all, I was always gonna pick out the colorful necklaces for you, right? Now I was gonna give. I wasn't. Yours has to be one of the. Hold on. Now he did a good job of untangling these downstairs. They caught on each other. You said what and what?
Intuition and clarity.
Intuition and clarity. All right, and because I like you like that, I'm gonna give you two. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cool. All right. So let's get into it. Yep. I'm gonna give you two. All right. Cool. So I'm gonna give you now. These are my favorite necklaces of all time. I wear all of them. I wear the plain ones and the colorful ones. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you this one. This is the same charm I have on. I wear on my main necklace. When I wear it, it's the same one, right? For intuition and clarity. And there's a reason why I use the crosses with the different colors because it represents, different things, right? Also this necklace also celebrates your creativity. There's a charm on here that say we are all mad here. You understand me? Meaning, guess that we are all having, and that don't mean we're all mad as a no. That means hey, we all having a good time. We all crazy, and we all listen in love with ourselves as well. And then there's also a stone on here for clarity, as well as listen. There's a spirit animal for you, just a little cat on the purchase. I was looking out for you. Now, when comes to the bracelets, I wanted to give you the eternal love is for our self love for self. Also, there's a crown on here because what you are a queen. And then the last one is I picked out. I wanted to put this out here because I know it's kind of odd. Like, why is there a eagle head on there? But the eagle head is because you are strong in the direction where you are going. Also, I wanted to celebrate your imagination and travel. There's an Eiffel Tower on there for you as well. And as always, most of you, everybody is going to have a fan on there, not just because we're them fans that on your bracelets, right? But it's going to have a fan to celebrate peace and prosperity that's coming your way. So I'm going to go ahead and assign a number for yours. Remember, your number is 115. So I'm going to put 115 down. It'll be mailed out tomorrow. It's already down there. You just go ahead and pay for the bracelet and necklace set. And I gave you an extra bracelet, okay? Also, do you want Uno card pool or lucky numbers?
Let's do numbers.
Oh, you ready? Get your pen and paper.
Mm-hmm.
734 256 119 087 086 and 085. The last three numbers are on Mondays only in the afternoon between 3 and 6. That's when you actually buy the tickets.
Mm-hmm.
The other numbers you can play anytime except for Sunday. And always make sure you play the morning and afternoon draws.
Oh.
At any gas station or grocery store, don't matter.
All right.
All right, you got it. Thank you. All right, y'all. Let me know what it is that you want. Once we finish up with this, I'm gonna go ahead and lay it down. It's 12:38. All right, Miss Benita, what you need?
Good morning, Coach.
Good morning, friend. What you need?
I already have a necklace, but I would like to have another one and a bracelet for peace and clarity.
All right, cool. Hold on.
Anxiety high.
Anxiety high?
Yes.
All right. So we're not gonna do the colorful ones. We're not gonna do that. Hold on 1 second. No, this is another colorful one. That's raise your anxiety. Hold on. All right. So this is the necklace that we're gonna send you right here. A feather for peace. It also tells you that you're beautiful. All of them have a heart on there, and then there's also like a celestial plate, right? But this the main focus is that manifestation stone in the middle. And then I'm gonna send you since I know you're getting a bracelet set, I'm gonna send you two bracelets, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and send you number one, a matching bracelet, because you need all the piece you can get. There's also my astrological sign for strength. There's also the horseshoe for luck. right? And a cactus, right? To be still. And then I'm gonna send you another one. I am sending you another one with a little razzle dazzle on it, right? Because you need that. I'm gonna send you this one. This is your second bracelet, okay?
Okay. I love them.
Yes. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna assign your set. Listen, I'm gonna assign you number. This is 114. That's funny. That's another one of my favorite numbers. That was another my second favorite street. You can just go ahead. Listen, listen, you can go ahead and boom. You can go ahead and just go ahead and pay online. And I know 114 is going to Bonita. We got you. All right, no problem. All right, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh, what do you want? You want lucky numbers or a Uno card?
I'll take a Uno card.
Okay, cool. The Uno card that came up with you was a wild card. And I want you to notice anything can happen. And I don't mean anything bad. I need you to understand that anything good can happen. Miracles can happen. Someone can knock on your door and hand you some money. Right? You could find some money on the thing, on the ground while you walk. And I need you to you keep your ears and your eyes open for miracles, unexpected miracles, and understand that angels come in human form too.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. I love you, Miss Bonita.
All
All right.
right. Love you too. Go
Uh,
to your link tree and hit the necklace and bracelet for 50.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And I already put yours. I put your set is 114. I put it to the side. All right, you got it, friend. So now y'all know what y'all now you know what it is. All right. Her wait. Her social era. What's that? Hold on. Hold on, Brilliant Tay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, friend, what you need?
Hey, I really wanted two bracelets for me and my boyfriend, but
They are they I don't have no bracelets for him. You would have to order a bracelet. I'd have to make him a separate bracelet. I have men bracelets, but I don't have these. So, what you can do if you want to get the two bracelets, I will pick your two out because you get one for 20 or three for 40, and I will make him a bracelet. We'll make him a bracelet tomorrow. I got men bracelets here. They the brown wooden ones.
right. Yeah, because the first protection bracelet I got, it was a black one.
Okay, yeah. So I can make him a bracelet if you want to do that. It's up to you, and I can pick out your two bracelets and then make his the free one.
For now, because I
That's
only
not
get one.
okay.
Yeah, I can only get one right now. So let me just get mine.
Ain't that about her? How your boyfriend doing? She's like, yeah, let me get mine.
No, because I was gonna get two when you said two for 35. But I was like, yeah, that's all I have. But I can just get one today, and then the next time you sell bracelets, I'll get him one because I really want to get him one.
One might show up in your package. Who knows? All right. What you need?
Okay, I want a bracelet, overall protection, so definitely spiritual protection.
Well, they are spiritually. They offer spiritual protection. Brandy, do you want to get you a bracelet? The line is open. I mean, you can buy a forecast if you like. That line is open too. But right now, we doing the spiritual bracelets, and you get a Uno card or a lucky numbers with it. Okay, so you need spiritual protection and what else?
Spiritual protection, just overall protection over everything, mental, energetic.
I'm a fool.
Your first protection bracelet, it was amazing, chef's kiss.
Boom. Here you go. We're gonna give you this one. Everything you can think of is on this one bracelet. You got dice. You got listen, you got matches. You got the eye. You got the third eye. You got everything. Anything, listen, anything and everything you think you want is on this bracelet.
I
Okay.
wear that bracelet every day, so I'm gonna be wearing
Listen, everything. When you said that, I said, "Oh, hold, please." She said, "I want all of it. I want to be protected against everything, and I got a bracelet with literally everything on it. No problem." That is funny as hell. She said, "Everything, whatever you got, and I got you." All right, so we're gonna go ahead. Do you want Uno card pull or what is it that you want? Oh, her social error. Now, some of y'all got to tell me your first name. I don't know where she went. What's your first name? Your number is 132. What's your first name?
132. Anya.
Spell it for me.
ANJA.
Okay, ANJA. Got you. Oh, okay, I remember seeing your name a lot. All right, yours is 132, and then I'm gonna add Do. No problem. I'm gonna go ahead and add that. All right, you got it. And what you want? Uno card or lucky numbers?
New card, please.
Ooh, all right, all right. So yours is 132. I gotta go ahead and she said, give me all of it. No problem. All right, yours is 132. Uno card pool. Let's get into it. Your Uno card is what? It's a blue. Be careful about the people you let come back into your life. Someone is going to try to slip back in August. It's a hell to not. It's a chick that you used to be cool with, and they need somebody to console them and comfort them. And once they feel better, they'll be gone again. We not playing them games. So that's a hell no. We not gonna go. So there's your word. Like I said, one will find your a men's bracelet will find his way into your thing. Get off my phone. Bye. All right, let's get into it. Brilliant Tay. What you need? You need a what you need, baby?
Hi, Coach. How are you doing?
I'm good.
I need protection, abundance, and clarity.
You wanted a necklace and a bracelet, right? I'm gonna give you two bracelets.
Yes.
Nope. All right, this. So this is your necklace right here. I'm giving it to you with that manifestation stone. When you manifest it, I want you to go ahead. When you wear it, I want you to go ahead and hold that tight, okay?
Okay.
And know that anything. And then I'm gonna go ahead and give you this is bracelet number one,
Okay.
right? So I want you to have peace. And then this one. Doo, doo, doo. This one is bracelet number two, and I like this one. The reason I picked this one for you, it has the hand on here, a pearl, and it also has, listen, it's time for you to take navigation of that ship, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
there you go. So these are yours, and you get let me give you your number. Hold on. Let me give you, what number? What number is this? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, your number is number 55, and you want lottery numbers, or do you want or lucky numbers, excuse me, or do you want Uno card?
Lucky numbers.
All right, you ready? You got pen and paper?
Mm.
234 and 786. Let me get this bracelet that fell. 234 and 786. Now, here's the deal. Now, normally I would tell you, hey, go play them numbers. Da, 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 da. 234, that actually represents the numbers of the scratch off tickets you're going to play on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturday. 234. You ain't got to play them at all the same time, but you need to make sure that by Saturday you play number two, number three, number four. 786 is a number that you're going to play on Wednesdays only, right? On Wednesdays only. That's the number you're going to play every Wednesday until the end of the year. Make sure you play it around lunchtime. What's your first name?
CHARLTAVIA.
Oh, okay, that's who you are. Okay, got you. See, I be knowing y'all about this. Got you. All right. I got it. You number 55. Just go ahead and make your purchase. You got a necklace and two bracelets. I appreciate you, and they'll be shipped out tomorrow.
Okay, thank you so
All right,
much.
you're welcome. No
I appreciate
problem.
you too.
All right,
All
thank
right.
you. Y'all have a good night. All right, is there anybody else before we go ahead? Who is Melvin? No, I don't know who that is. Ain't got time for no foolishness tonight. All right. So, y'all had a good night. We had a good night. All right, y'all. So, before we go, I have two more necklaces left. Two more necklaces left. And we got a host of bracelets. I have one, two, three. Let me see. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got a lot of bracelets. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we got a lot of bracelets, yes. But I have two more necklaces left. I'll be honest with y'all. Because I am transitioning, thank you, Brilliant Tay, because, I am transitioning, packing up stuff for the move. After I sell these, it'll probably be a while before I get back into doing jewelry again because I am packing up a lot of stuff. Zion and them don't make jewelry. Okay, so it'll be a while since I make jewelry. So we are going to go ahead, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna sell. I'm gonna keep this bracelet for myself. Never mind. We don't have 20 bracelets, we got 19. I'm keeping this bad boy. Look at all the charms on that one. I'm keeping that bad boy. Look at all the charms on this one. I'm keeping that bad boy for myself. So we really have 19 bracelets left. You're welcome. And yeah, Not me checking out the bracelets to see what else. Yeah, I'm keeping this big joker for myself. All right. All right. You said you need that one, Kim. Mm-mm. Look at me, Kim. Mm-mm. Yeah, I just saw that. I saw that big mamma jamma right there. I said, oh nah. Thank you, Lord. All right, y'all. So once the jury, so I'm gonna say this again. You want a bracelet, Sharni? Sharni, if you want to get a bracelet, it's 1 for 20 or 3 for 40. Let me know if you have went on and purchased a bracelet. Let me know. Just purchase. Can I? No. It, her social error. Don't worry about it. Sharni, go ahead. Let me know once you went online. What do you need bracelets for? What kind of protection do you need? Thank you. What kind of protection do you need? Let me know. All right. Let me know if you're getting a one bracelet for 20 or you're getting 3 for 40. And then I'll give you your order. I'll give you your order number. You can tell me if you want an Uno card or if you want to. If you don't want to come on live and you still want to purchase something, you can let me know. And I can tell you can tell me, you want peace, abundance, and clarity? All right. So this is the first bracelet I had picked up for you anyway, which has items on here for peace. Right? You just getting one, you getting 3 bracelets, peace, abundance, and clarity. All right. So let me go ahead and find you something for abundance. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead. The second bracelet is going to be this one because it has the dollar bill on it. Of course, it has my astrological sign and the manifestation stone. And then we're going to pick up your third bracelet right here. Hold on. How my bangles get on here? These my personal bangles. Lord have mercy. Baby Zion about to give away the whole kid and caboodle. Zion about to give y'all my personal bangles. I'm like, how my bangles get on there? All right. All right, Sharni, and then this is your third bracelet. This one has an adjustable clasp again. I know you said the peace and abundance and all that stuff in clarity. This one right here is your third bracelet right there. Okay. All right, and they have adjustable, so you can adjust these bracelets up to 8 inches. So those are your 3 bracelets, Sharni. Do you want lucky numbers or do you want a Uno card pull? And I'm about to take these are my manifestation bracelets when I'm manifesting that coin. So we're not gonna put these out. These are my personal bracelets. You want an Uno card? All right, Sharni. So let me go ahead and give you an order number. Give me 1 second. Okay, Sharni, yours is number 70. You get the 3 bracelets. So make sure you buy 2 bracelets. Just pay for $40. Don't do 3. Don't hit it. You only supposed to pay $40 and you're gonna get 3 bracelets. Okay. All right, so make sure you buy the 2 bracelets and then 1 for free. Yours is number 70, and I'm gonna put Sharni right there. All right, so let's go ahead. You said the Uno card. Let's get it. Let's go. Tomorrow, y'all, I'm going to do on the Spiritual Shoppers Network. We are going to do the doggone. I have a lot of samples that's already made up, and y'all know the birthday box is gone, right? Hello, we know the birthday box is gone. Amen. But I had made samples because I was supposed to do an outside event and I did not go to it. So I literally have samples of stuff or sample sizes. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and do that tonight. So you can buy at night and ship the next day. So remember, if you buy this tonight, it ships out tomorrow. Okay, Sharni, your car was a red reverse. Okay, yours is really stop going backwards. Stop going backwards. Stop going back and forth on an idea, on a money making idea. That's just not what it is for you. Don't you spend another money on any, don't spend another penny on anything that you have tried before and did not work. It wasn't about the time, and this is God telling you that it just was not for you. Pick you something else to do. All right, y'all. Sharni, you are number 70. So shout out to the people who placed orders tonight. We got you together. Hold on. We're about to manifest with the best. I don't normally, I try to stay on here at about 2 o'clock in the morning. Did anybody get a forecast that I don't know about? And if y'all didn't get a forecast, then I'm putting your order right there. then guess what? We're gonna go ahead and call. Hold on, Spice. Spice, what's up? Hey,
I
Spice.
wanted to tell you before I forgot. So the other night, I had got a 90-day
Oh,
forecast.
hold on. This is a confirmation.
Yes.
Okay, let me get the time. Hold on. Let me get the time on YouTube. Thank you. Hold on for me 1 second.
Okay.
Do. All right, go ahead. What happened?
So, you had mentioned something about asking that I own a business. I said no. So you told me to look into like contact my favorite um beauty influencer.
Yeah.
Now, what didn't dawn on me to after the fact was I think it was a week or two ago. My esthetician does makeup, and I actually was looking at her one-on-one classes. So it didn't dawn. It was like a confirmation because I said, "Why I'm looking on her page for?" I was going to book an appointment. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Why am I looking for one-on-one makeup classes? Like, why I'm doing that? That ain't nothing I like." But what you gave me was confirmation because it all made sense. Why I actually went to her page. So
Well, there it is, friend.
yes,
There
yes.
it is.
I meant to tell you that earlier when you text me, but then I was like, she on live. I'll let her know when I get on the live.
Thank you. And that, yeah, and then it jogged my memory. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Thank you for that. Listen, go ahead and book that one-on-one. Listen, when something
Yes.
comes up, it be sometimes stuff you be like, this ain't even what I do, but then you get into it and it is amazing. And then you have you'll find out like, oh my God, I'm really into this, or like I really have a knack for this, or this is really what I want to do. So go ahead and get into it, friend. Congratulations on that. I love it. I love it. I love it. And
Yes,
let
ma'am.
me know when you're gonna take her class.
It'll probably be the one she got next because I'm out of work for a while. So
Mm-hmm. Well,
yeah.
hey, listen, you out of work for a while. Hey, you may not go back to work. Take that class. All
Okay,
right.
sure will.
All right. Y'all give it
Thank
up for
you.
Spice. Thank you. All right, y'all. Listen. Woo. Baby, we made it. Listen, y'all, we had an amazing time tonight. I cannot wait. We're coming back tomorrow. Listen, Slim Jim, Fast and Fit is back tomorrow at noon, not 11:59 at noon. I'm about to make a video and let people know. Join me back here tomorrow at noon Central Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Fast and Fit. Fast and Fit, guys. We are back talking about Slim Jim, about detoxing, about the mindset and all that good stuff. Tomorrow we'll do the rest of the bracelets. The deal will still be on. Now, if you happen, you need 3 bracelets. What time is manifest tomorrow? Hold on. Marva says she need 3 bracelets. Hold on, Marva. I'm gonna get in that office tomorrow. Hey, Miss Marva, what you need 3 bro? Hey, how you doing?
Hi, I'm actually Baby Garbo Val. Marva's my
Oh,
first name.
okay.
Yes, I got my oil yesterday. I need my 3 bracelets today. The thing is, I need it for 3 different people, me and my 2 daughters.
All right, cool. How old are your daughters?
I'm 20 and 24.
Uh-oh. All right, I got 1 bracelet. Hold on. Hey, I got one for a lover girl. Which one of your daughters is a lover girl, huh?
That's the cancer.
I said, come on, lover girl.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna get this other one because this is for someone who is inquisitive and likes to explore and not challenges the norms, but is a very logical thinker. So I got you 3.
One,
That's what?
my big one, my oldest one.
Uh-huh. See, there it is. Oh, we're doing our manifest with me tomorrow. And I'm about listen, I'm gonna go ahead and start back putting out the emails. Manifest with me, everything starts at noon. We're gonna do fast and fit. The manifest class. Manifest with me tomorrow is going to start on Manifest with me tomorrow is going to start at what time? 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So here are the bracelets that I picked out for you and the girls, right? This is for the inquisitive one, right? This is for the inquisitive one. You also have on here to be brave. We're also this one. This one is for you. This one is for you. There's a B for energy. There's a seashell for peace. Also a heart, and you need to be brave. And then no, I'm sorry. This one is for the lover girl, right? And then this one is for you. This one has a lot of elements of peace and it has faith, right? On it, the butterfly and your pearl. That's for you. So when you get them, you'll know who they are for. Let me give you an order number that you want, a Uno card, or you want a lucky what is it?
What's the choices?
Lucky number or Uno card.
Lucky number.
All right. Well, here's the deal. Your number on here is 154, but if we're gonna use that, that's also one of your lucky numbers. The numbers I'm gonna give you play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, but no Fridays. Okay. You ready?
Tuesdays.
Monday through Thursday, no Friday. Just Monday through Thursday, no other day. So your order number is 154. All right. So remember, you just buy 2 bracelets because the third one is free. All right. Let's get into it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hold on. You ready for these lucky numbers? 723 054 761.
Okay.
All right, there you have it. And I'm putting these up and we'll ship them out tomorrow.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right, you're welcome. Thank you. All right, y'all. So anybody else need bracelets? Yeah, so anybody else need bracelets? Yes, no, maybe. So I still do have 2 necklaces left. You can get that right now. Because like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and liquidate this because I won't be making jewelry probably not again until Christmas time. So I'm not gonna, that man gonna be like, and where all this stuff supposed to go in my house? Nah. So we're gonna go ahead. This is the last of the jewelry that I have. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and put it up. So this is order number 154. That's Miss Marva. I ain't gonna come up here and start shipping them out. All right. Y'all listen. I want you to put in your mind today what is gonna happen for you. I want you to listen. Yes, you can manifest and fall in love with yourself. You can manifest anything. There ain't nothing you can't manifest. What can you manifest? You can manifest anything, but you gotta believe in it. You gotta believe that you're worthy of it. You gotta believe that it's happening. You gotta believe it's really already here. You gotta believe in it. You gotta be delusional as fuck. Delulu. Delulu. Delusional. I told this man, I said, we get married July 12th. I don't waver on it. I don't be like, oh, well, maybe if you want to get married another day. Nah. We get married July 12th, 2026. I look him dead in his face. No, I ain't got no ring. He's like, what the hell? I ain't got no ring. Not yet. I told him, I said, you gonna propose to me around your birthday. Mm-hmm. You gonna have a birthday dinner. And while your family is there. And that's when you're gonna propose. And I'll accept. Hmm? I already picked out my ring. I sent it to him. That's what I want. I wear a size 6. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Delusional. Hmm. Huh? Delusional. I ain't scared to talk about it. I'm like, you the one I was you the man that God had for me. Huh? This whole time. Hmm? Delusional. I fell in love with you the first day I saw you. I fell in love with your smile. I fell in love with your spirit. Hmm? You made my day and you didn't even know me. Yeah. Delulu as hell. Yep. Hmm? Yep. Wow. That's it. All right. So put in the comments what you want to manifest for tomorrow and be ready for it. Mm-hmm. Crystal. It wasn't about Crystal. The people who've been with me for story time, I used to talk about him at story time. I used to talk about him in story time in 2001. In 2001, I used to talk about him in story. In 2021, I used to talk about him in story time. That me and that man weren't even talking. We weren't even talking. And I always used to say, there's only one person I give it all up for. And y'all know I was a fool. A fool. I will always say, it's one person I give it all up for. It was him. 2021. Remember that, Shay? One talking to him. Shut up, Kay. One talking to him. I wasn't nothing. We weren't even in communication. And I said, it's one man I'll give it all up for. I don't even think I had the man number. But I always said that. Manifestation is real. One man. One. Mm-hmm. Been talking about him. And I'm not talking about him as in like a general talking about, oh, if it's one man. I'm talking about him in general. I talked about him, like specifically talked about him. Like his name. Talked about him. Instead, there's one man I give it all up for. Yep. You weren't even dating him or nothing. And I knew every time I dated somebody, in the back of my mind, I always said, if Cardinal call, I'm coming. If Cardinal call, I'm coming. Everybody I met, I would say this. If Cardinal call, I'm coming. Said it every time. What's up?
Coach,
Yeah.
do you remember when you just recently did the moon manifestations and you described that man to the T?
Yeah, I thought it was Louisiana. What did I say? Didn't I say that he was like 6 feet
You
chocolate?
described you described him
I said athletic
his
build. I like him slim.
with a
Yup.
beard,
Brown skin,
how
beautiful,
tall you
small.
wanted him to be.
Did.
But listen, Coach, do you remember you were very specific about the age of the child?
What I say?
That you did not want a man who had a child younger than 10 years old.
Yeah, and I know his sons are 13 and 14. Felicity, what you want? Yeah.
Hmm?
So Felicity said she can't join. Felicity, what you need? Yeah. I was very specific. Listen, I have always said you want peace, abundance. You want to get the bracelet, Felicity. You want a set. You want one bracelet. Okay, hold on. I didn't always say it. What I always say? I always said that was him. Listen, I used to talk in 2021. I used to talk about that man.
And when you did your Botox when you did your photo shoot for your Botox,
Yeah.
and you was telling us about the courses, you were telling us like, listen, like you really been preparing us for this slowdown, for this rest. And it started off with, okay, y'all better get what you need because I'm gonna be moving away from readings.
Yep.
Start getting your coaching with mindset and everything. And then you said, I manifested my home, but if God has something better for me, then I'm gonna go. And I never would have thought that the story would have been the better was the downsides with the husband. I just didn't see.
But wait a minute. What? Remember before all this happened, I kept on saying, y'all, if I lose it all, I'm okay. I said I'll walk away from everything and I had peace. Remember, I've been telling y'all for months. I've been saying that for months. And I was like, Lord, what am I manifesting? And I've been saying that for months. I said, this don't mean nothing to me. I said, I'll leave everything if it means I have peace. I've been saying that.
Yeah.
Wasn't even talking to him, did nothing. And I said, even when I started talking to him, who knew that he would be like, hey, come stay with me. You come to my house. I want you with me.
I remember when I first started following you. I can recall about 2 years ago you saying that that when God put you in a place of like basically your rest was gonna come. It was gonna come a time where your rest was gonna come, and even the way that your revenue came, it was gonna come in larger increments.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand. I wasn't getting it then. So like to see you go from like selling a large quantity of items to very specific items, and then to go from paying text per question to okay, this is a monthly subscription. Like that was wild work. But listen, this has been a wonderful ride. Please don't put me
Listen,
off.
no, I'm not. No. Hold on, Felicity. This is for you. You said you wanted to. You teaching them kids. You got one bracelet, Felicity. I got you. I got the tree of life, baby. I got the tree of life. I got your pearl. I got your gemstone. Listen, remember I said that. Hey, here's the deal. The crazy part was, I said this is the piece I need for the transition that's ahead. The crazy, no, what's really crazy, Felicity? Your number is 79. So for Felicity, you got your one bracelet. Your number is 79. I got you. The crazy part is it, and Felicity, go on my link tree and go ahead and get it. Let me know if you want a Uno card or a lucky number. Felicity, I got you number 79. You want to order two bracelets for me and my sister? Okay. Felicity, yours is 79. All right, hold on. You right. This is the crazy part. The soul tie class. This Remember, I told you I'm a living testimony. Uno card, hold on. Felicity, Sierra, this one is for you. Your Uno card is a pick four. We want more. Girl, after this school year, you better listen. You said I can do it tomorrow. Katie, baby, Katie, baby, you want to do it now or tomorrow? Listen, you need two necklaces for me and my daughter. With Val, I only got two more left. And then there's a necklace and a bracelet set. And now if Val buy this, so she gonna knock me out. I'm gonna be done with bracelets. Pick four more campuses to go work at. You need to get the fuck away from that one. Okay? Congratulations. You want to do it tomorrow, KT baby, because you ain't paid for it yet? Okay. Who want to get it tonight? Because once I'm out of bracelets, I'm done. Val, if you get the necklace and the bracelet combos, I'll give you two necklaces. You get a necklace and a bracelet, and I'll give you two extra bracelets. So you'll get two necklaces and four bracelets. And I only got two more necklaces left. And if you get the four bracelets, you about to probably knock me out of it. But this is a living testimony. I said, look how God did to where you came. He came in. I said, this soul tie class had been scheduled. This whole soul tie thing, I had scheduled this out months ago.
Yeah.
Months ago.
Because we know you to plan a year in advance. But
I planned a year in advance. So the soul tie thing was scheduled months ago. I said, and for you to come into my life right when I'm teaching the soul tie series, and for people not only to hear me teach it, but to see me live it, people who was around and saw me in my last relationship, right? Right. I mean, my light is always shining, but it ain't been this bright. Y'all ain't never seen me glow this fucking hard. Hell, I ain't seen me go glow this hard. What do you mean?
I gotta tell you this. And this is woman to woman, friend to friend, heart to heart. For me to hear you say last night that you were considering going to nursing school and getting that nursing degree, let me tell you what they did for me. For all the time I have followed you, I have heard you speak on your degrees and how you have obtained one degree per child. And this is getting ready to be your degree in your phase of where you at in life. You don't even know how much my heart smiled. I was like, did she just say that? Did she really just say that? Like, all them kids grown, fuck them kids. Is she finna do it again? Like, that's a bad bitch right there.
And here's the deal. I'm doing this. This one is for me. This one is for me. This is my own stuff. You said where to do it. Go to iamcoachmisty.com. This one is for me. This ain't about appeasing to my mama. This one ain't about nobody. This one is for me. And that's the amazing part about it. I'm gonna show y'all. Go to iamcoachmisty.com. And this is a Teresa. Shut up. Teresa said she getting a degree for the new baby.
Teresa, I'm gonna need you to don't be telling my coach damn business now.
So listen. Mhm.
That burp wouldn't even come out. See that? God blocked it.
So go to iamcoachmisty.com. And then go ahead, and then the protection bracelets you can get, if you buy two of them, I'm gonna give you three for 40. Or you can get the bracelet and necklace set for 50, and I'm gonna give you an extra necklace. I mean the extra bracelet. Hey, listen, get out. Anyway, you got the 30-day. Well, then come on and join the live. I thought my whole ass was finished. All right. When you purchase, let me know what you purchased, and then we'll go ahead and put your shit to the side, and I'll give you your order number because we're shipping them out tomorrow. Anyway, oh Lord. Well, we ain't listening. We ain't,
I'm happy for you. If we now you know if you up rocking, we rolling with you. We gonna let you go now. But I love you, girl, and that
yeah.
really just really. Hey, coach, let me tell you this before I go. How about the night I was listening to you, right? Talking about, I'm here.
Hmm.
Yes. How about my mama came and crawled up in the bed with me and went to sleep?
That's amazing.
It might be amazing, but she needed to hear what the fuck you was teaching and
No,
preaching.
it's okay. That's okay.
Praise the
You
Lord.
know what? I'm not doing this in the name of all that's holy. All right, Miss Iris, what you got? And then I'm gonna call get Tyrone. He said he got a 30-day. Miss Iris, what you got?
Coach, I just want to say I love you. That's all.
Oh, I love you too, Miss Iris. And thank you for rocking with me at night.
When I went and looked at that picture, that video,
Yeah.
it was with the rose down my face. I said,
Oh, Miss Iris, why was you crying? Why was you crying?
thought you was genuinely
Yeah.
happy, happy.
Yeah, I told him, I said, we go, listen, let me tell you something. When you with the person you want to be with and you happy, it don't matter where y'all go. When I tell you our date cost about $20. And we had ice cream and we got some little drinks after what we went to Dutch Bros and going and walking around. No golden 7:30. Go on and buy the shit now. Let's go. We gonna sell this. Go on and get it and join the line. Listen, when I tell you that he up, damn, Miss Iris that TV loud.
Look, man, come tell me where get me back my TV. Where me cut it down?
TV loud as shit. Couldn't even fucking think. I was loud for no fucking reason.
Okay, it's down now. You
All right, so listen. When I'm telling you that we go to the places that cost nothing, because happiness is free. And it's not because, oh, we trying to save money. Like it's not even playing. I told him, I said, just being with you is enough for me. Like we just go walk around. And for me to go, and it was kids that was playing in the water, right? And it's all kind of adults walking around, people outside walking their dogs, and we sitting there. And I said, I want to go get in that water so bad. He said, go. He said, go get in the water. He said, go ahead. He said, you dry, we dry. You dry off. It's hot outside. I said, well, it ain't that hot. He said, and it's so what? And if it ain't, he said, go get in the water. He said, matter of fact, I'm gonna take videos of you. He said, go play in the water. And that was listen to feel that safe. I didn't give a fuck what nobody thought about my big ass in that water. I didn't care who was looking. It didn't matter. When I tell you I enjoyed myself, when I tell you we can get out and park and just walk up the street and hold hands and just talk and laugh and giggle and talk about people, baby, we people watch all the time. People watching all the time. And just to know that I feel safe and protected. And it's funny because he really ain't gangster. I'm the gangster one of the group. He Gandhi. Listen, we should consider we started this couple channel. It should be called Gangster and Gandhi. Because he's Gandhi. He's very peaceful. Me, I'm with the shits every day, all day. A woman was out there and she kind of grabbed another person's child, but it wasn't like she anyway. It was a woman out there that had her son out there who was clearly autistic or had some learning disabilities, and he was you just purchased both sets. All right, Val, that was clearly autistic and had some learning disabilities. And you can tell, like, it was another little child running, and a little child ran over there by her son, and she kind of grabbed the child to stop the child from going by her son because she didn't want her son to, hurt the child. Her son was real tall and big, but he's playful like a little kid. And when I tell you that me and him looked at each other, and he told me, I know you would have cussed her ass out. I said, if you don't get off, unhand my child. Baby, we was over there. He said, I know you would have. I know. He said, I would have to go to jail. Unhand my baby. Is you crazy? When I tell you, when I'm thinking something, he'll say it, and I'll be like, Cardinal, please. Are you for real? And we just laughed so hard. And when I tell you, when I made that video, Miss Iris, don't you tell him I think he's asleep. But when I made that video, I almost cried. When I sat down and actually made the video on TikTok, I almost cried because I was like, man, I said, and it wasn't at the part where he was giving me a kiss or we taking a picture. It was a part when I was playing. You hear me?
Yep.
It was
You
a
can
part where
tell
I was just running
how
around
happy and safe you were. You felt. You can tell it. You can just see it.
and just playing and just enjoying something so simple as water.
Yep.
And when I tell you, I tried not to run because I ain't want to slip and bust my ass because I took my shoes off. But it was funny because I was running. I said I'm running back to him, and he was just sitting there smiling and didn't care with nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, man, I said I ain't never felt this safe and secure in my life with nobody. Maybe with my mama when I was kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just saw myself and I was just laughing and he was just smiling and laughing and he didn't, it was like, oh my God, you too big to be out there. No, it was just a good time. And I put my shoes back on and we walked back to the car and that was that. You know what I'm saying? And man, it was crazy. And I said, my God, I said, this love has been in my life this whole time. He has been in my life, on my phone, on my social media accounts. We done ran across each other time and time again on dating websites. And I wasn't ready for it. And I thank God for not allowing me to experience it or not allowing me to engage with him in that manner before because I would have fucked it up. Baby, I would have tore it up. I would have tore that shit limb from limb. It wouldn't have been no redemption, no nothing. So when I tell you, I'm grateful for every relationship I had that led up to this one. I'm grateful for every experience I had that led up to this one. I'm grateful for every tear I shared, for every even the laughs I had with the other ones. It shaped me to who I am today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you always said, you have to live out that other story.
That's
Where
right.
you need to
That's
be.
right. You had to do it, and I had to do that. Yeah. And I'm just like, man. And it came from when I broke the soul tie, and I was telling him, I said, do you understand the magnitude of that? These women and men who watch me was with me before, and I'm telling them, listen, I didn't even believe in soul ties before until I really had to sit down and do my research, and I had to be like, you know what, soul ties is real, and I'm in one real bad. Huh? I'm in one real deep. And once I realized and started getting to the root of everything, not only did I help myself, it allowed me to help other people. And then boom, that's when God allowed him to show up. I said, God, it wasn't you that stopped you from coming to the other events that I invited you to. That was God that stopped you from coming to the other events that I invited you to. Because maybe neither one of us was ready for that. You know what I'm saying? And now he told me, he said, when you know, you know. Hey, listen, I ain't got to have nobody to tell me I don't know no more. I can't tell you right now, or I don't know how to love. Get the fuck out of here. He said, when you know, you know. When I tell you, I want to thank his mama for loving him. I want to thank his father, who is now in heaven, for loving him. I want to thank his ex-wife. I want to thank you for loving him, not for divorcing him, but for loving on him. Now, because the people who have came and loved on him, listen, made sure that he knew how to love and reciprocate love. So for that, I thank all of y'all for that. You understand me? His kids, mothers, thank you for loving on him, right? Because clearly somebody poured into this man. Clearly he has set boundaries in his life to where he ain't gonna give you the type of energy that you don't deserve. And he just toward all that love, right? And he is sprinkling it like he was sprinkling that garlic powder on that on that food today. Listen, he sprinkles my life every time I come in contact with him. And for that I say thank you. For that, I say thank you. So, Miss Iris, thank you so much for that. Listen, if y'all see the video, repost it. We don't have no hashtag. So whoever see it, you supposed to see it. And I want to let you know, and I want to give you hope that love is right there. You just need to take the blinders off. Y'all get up for Miss Iris. Listen, if she ain't my late night mod, I don't know who is. Y'all give it up for her. Mirror, 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 mirror. All right. So we had somebody say, so she said that she bought, who is that? Um, if you listen, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Miss Val, you said you purchased both sets. All right, Miss Val. You about to knock me out. Thank you. So, Miss Val, you got two necklaces, one for you and one for your daughter. All right, one for you and one for your daughter. I'm gonna be honest. This one is for you. This one is for you. Okay, take a look at it. That one is for you, and this one is for your daughter. All right. Now, as far as the bracelets, Miss Val, this bracelet is yours. That's your bracelet. And then the bracelet for your daughter. Hold on. This bracelet, this is the set. This bracelet is for daughter, your bracelet, your daughter's bracelet has a lot of fun things on it, especially with love and stuff, and not just love of somebody else, but self-love. And then you all get two extra bracelets, right? All right. So this is bracelet. This is the extra bracelet number one and extra bracelet number two. So, Miss Val, would you like a Uno card? And or would you like a so we almost out of bracelets, y'all. Would you like a Uno card or would you like a the lottery, the lucky numbers? Okay, KT baby, how many did you get? Uno card or lucky numbers? Your number. Hey, your number is 123. 123, Miss Val. 123. Come see me. You purchased two bracelets. Okay. 123. Val. All right. So, Miss Val, let me know what you want and whether you want Uno. All right, I'm gonna give you two Uno cards. 123, come see me. Come on, friend. 123, new beginning. I wonder he downstairs sleep. I'm gonna go ahead. I should have got. I wonder he downstairs sleep. Hold on, y'all. 123 is over here, and then KT. KT, you got two, which means really mean you got three. One, two. This one is it, and three. All right, so that means I only got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven bracelets left. I do got the big. I only got seven more bracelets left, and then we will. Oh no, I got eight. I got eight more bracelets left. All right, KT, what's your first name? KT, what's your first name? I'm gonna do the Uno cards for Val. KT, what's your first name? KT, your bracelets are 109. What's your first name? Okay, got you. All right, your number is 109. Do you want Uno or lucky numbers? Do you want Uno or no, lucky numbers? Uno. All right, let's do Miss Val first. Miss Val, this is your Uno. Miss Val, your Uno came up. Three came up, so I'm gonna give you all three. This was is number nine, right? I want you to pay attention to exactly what you're asking God for. Make sure it's specific and detailed. Because the thing is that when you send up prayers, everybody hears it. When I say everybody hear it, listen. Listen, when you send up prayers, everything hears it. Everybody hears it. When I say everybody hears it, it's going to be everybody. Listen, the angels and the demons hear it. So be very specific and detailed what you ask God, because listen, Satan can come and put something in your path that look like what you've been asking for, but it's not. But if you're specific in detail, God is going to answer that miracle. Number seven is the red number seven. This actually has something to do with the next 7 days. No, I don't know if the next 7 days will be the first 7 days, but there's someone, either you or your daughter are starting something. You said you want lucky numbers. Okay, you and your daughter are starting something is going to start and really soon, like whether there's a new job, a new school year or something. The next 7 days are going to be hard. That's okay. Just keep prayer and write down what it is. Right. Remember the reason why you're there. And then here's the deal. This one right here. Don't buy any new vehicles in 2025. Wait till the beginning of 2026. No new vehicles in 2025. All right, KT baby, your lucky numbers. You're going to play these Monday through Friday, no Saturdays, no Sundays. You ready? 786. Also play 1234, 791, 084, and 297. All right. All right. So if you purchase, all right, y'all. So now I think we got 8 more bracelets left, and we'll come on, bring them back on when I come on later. We going once we done with that, we done with that. It's not gonna be no more jewelry to be had. Say it again, girl. I don't know what numbers I just gave you. Here, take these numbers: 1234, 768, 097, and 414. Still play those Monday through Friday, no weekends. All right. So now we got a 30-day. And yeah, if you watch the replay, hold on 1 second. If you watch the replay at 3 hours and 20 minutes on YouTube, you'll get it. What you doing? What the hell you eating? Hello? What your ass eating? Gummy bear. God damn. Give me some. I'm thinking I'm out. Shit. Teresa, I'm about to put you on mute. Are you got a 30-day for the month of August? Uh-oh, why we mute you? Yeah. All right, let's get it. Let's go. You the one been sending me the shit about the SAAS, right? Is this something called like micro, or you need to be dealing with something called micro? I don't know if that's a. Oh, okay. Well, there it is. You need to be dealing with something called micro, and you need to deal with that for the rest of the month, all the way until September 15th. There's also one more cybersecurity certification you need to take. Is actually going to be free and is offered through Google. Go ahead and take that. That's going to help you secure a contract later on in the year in November. Also this month you need to limit to where you're going out. Listen, you need to you need to limit to where you're going out. And if you do go out, you need to go out for happy hour only. Don't stay out past 9 o'clock. Okay. Also in August 17th, 18th, and 19th are great days for you to play either lucky numbers or scratch offs. And August 20th and 21st. Do you still Uber? Yep, still Uber. All right, when you Uber, you're gonna get $50 tips from 2 patrons on those days. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right, yep, and go early in the morning. Okay. All right, you got it, friend. That's your 30-day forecast. Go ahead and go find that certification tonight. It's free from Google. You got it. All right. Anybody else? You got it. Anybody else sign up for a forecast? Anybody else sign up for a forecast? It's crazy. People like, you look like Doja Cat. I'm old enough to be Doja Cat's mother. Monday through Friday, KT. I'm old enough to be Doja Cat's mama. People be, oh Lord, young people are, you look like Doja Cat. The fuck? But you know what? I'll take that because Doja Cat is a multimillionaire. So thank you. I appreciate y'all. All right. And there you got it. All right, y'all. Listen. Yes, I'm still sending out the 5-year one. So let me be honest with y'all about how that roll. Here's the deal. Number one, I can do about 5 years, and then I have to take a break. That's a lot of fucking energy, whether I'm reading or not. And y'all, and I'm not, and listen, I thank y'all for being understanding. I'm still sending them out. It's a lot of fucking energy. So I do about 5 of them. I got 1 years I do. It's about 5 of them. I do 5 at a time, like 5 a day, or maybe I try to do 10 a day. And then I need to take a fucking nap. That's a lot of fucking energy. A lot. A lot. A lot. So I go ahead and do those and I try to send them out. I wasn't going to start working on those until after my birthday anyway. So now it's August. So I'm now letting people sign up for their coaching and things of that nature. Normally I take off the whole fucking month. which I guess I kind of did. Normally, I take off the whole fucking month, right? Especially after my birthday. Take off the whole month, period, point blank, in that order. Anybody else getting the bracelets before we go? So I do about 5 a day, to be honest with y'all, and I have over 50 of them. So I'm knocking them down. Uh, amongst other things. Does anybody else buy a 90-day forecast of 2025 or August forecast? And is anybody else taking advantage of the bracelets before I leave and go and log off? Last call. If not, we gonna manifest with the best. Um, and not we gonna manifest with the best. I'm also sending out the text messages to people who bought the 30-day unlimited text message within the last 2 weeks. I'm sending you out your welcome text as well. Okay. All right. So tomorrow, I mean later on today, what time are we doing? At noon. Noon Central Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talking about Slim Jim. We talking about Slim Jim. We talking about detoxing, fasting, all that stuff. I put up the 7-day fasting schedule. If you've purchased Slim Jim, you got a 21-day fasting schedule. It already started. You should be on it. You got it by email. That was free. If you signed up, I had 3 people. Everybody said, I want to sell Slim Jim. I want to sell Slim Jim. I want to start my own Slim Jim business. I want to da 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 da. I had 3 people sign up for the free affiliate program. If you purchased Slim Jim previously, I have a free affiliate program. All you do is pay $10 for shipping. I only had 3 people sign up. I want to hear that shit tomorrow. I don't. Not today or tomorrow. I had 3 people sign up for it. It's fucking free. I send you out 10 sample pouches of Slim Jim and the kit on how to make your first $100 in 24 hours. And all you do is pay for the shipping. And 3 people signed up. So don't tell me you want to make money. Don't tell me, oh, I want to start my own business or I want to da 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 da. I don't want to hear that shit. So tomorrow, because I only had 3 people sign up for it, tomorrow I'm going to open it up to everybody. And I'm going to have them pay $1 per sample plus. So it'll be $20 to get started with your own Slim Jim business. I'm going to that free option to the people and you just pay for shipping. That's out of there. That's not we're gonna do it. So we'll be back tomorrow at noon Central Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, we're going to go ahead and come back Monday. We're gonna do manifest with me Monday. You want to manifest a man, you want to manifest some money, you want to manifest some peace, whatever it is, we're gonna do manifest with me Monday. I'm doing free blessed bills with every manifest with me session. I'm gonna go ahead and put those up, and I'm gonna do soul tie class number 4 about the sex, the sexual attachment, the sexual strings. I wonder if his ass is asleep. He probably sleep downstairs. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. What else? Birthday boxes are gone. I still got $20. I still got $20. Birthday boxes are gone. We still got the $20 uh things up. The $20 oil sale, that's still up. So I'm gonna keep that up until about the 8th. So we got all these oils on sale for $20. Remember, effective August 8th, you'll only be able to get Black Magic. You still up? You downstairs? Yeah, come on upstairs because I'm about to get offline. Uh, what? Go open up the second refrigerator. In the yeah. Did you get something for lunch to take with you? Okay. Well, open up the second refrigerator. Okay, bye. All right. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and manifest. You ready? I want you to close your eyes. I want you to see it, believe it, and know it. This fool is not gonna wear a cummerbund. See it, believe it, and know. I don't want to see that. I saw him wearing a cummerbund. I'm not doing that. He not wearing a cummerbund to no wedding. I'm not playing them games. Take it out of my mind, Lord. Lord, take it out of my mind. We not wearing no cummerbunds at no wedding. He played no, 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 no. All right. We gonna manifest him in linen. All right, y'all. Listen, I want you to see it, believe it, and know it. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold it. I want you to see it, believe it, and know it, and release. On the count of three, I need you to manifest with me. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. All right, y'all. Today has been amazing, and tomorrow will be even better. It's your girl, Coach Misty. Remember, I am not in your inbox. I am not sending you no messages. I do not offer you a free reading. I don't even do readings anymore. Right? We do forecasts, we do spiritual timelines, and intuitive coaching. All right. Please don't get scammed today or tomorrow. Thank you to all the people who purchased their spiritual jewelry. Listen, we got about 6 or 8 more bracelets to go, and then we'll be all out of that. Spiritual jewelry will not return until Black Friday. Protection jewelry. So we're gonna go ahead and knock these bracelets out. Listen, thank